Ladies and gentle peeps, welcome to that of the stream. I don't know why that just took a while, but it did. Howdy Hazel, I've also got myself a drink of drinkable natures. Oh yes.
Oh.
If you can guess what is inside this drinking beverage, you may also get a high five and notification on stream. What do you think? I'm not made of money. But of course, I'm not alone. I'm of course joined by the gorgeous, amazing, even perfect.
When you can speak English.
Yes. It's Heather.
Heidi ho!
Yeah. So we are here.
Hope everyone's well.
Oh, definitely. Hope everyone is doing alright. It's a Sunday afternoon. Pepsi. Ooh, you're half right, because yes, it is Pepsi, but there's something else in the Pepsi.
Is it cherry?
Sadly,
Cherry
no.
Pepsi.
Sadly, no.
Oh.
It is not the Pepsi itself. It's an outside Pepsi substance.
Oh.
Have a think. But ladies and gentlemen, we're not here to just simply sit down, talk about life choices and regret 2020. Oh no, we're moving forward. It's 2021. I'm here with my other half. That can only mean one thing. It's time for a tier list.
Hell yeah.
I have been hyped for this for a while.
As have I. As have I.
Good stuff. Oh, good to hear you're doing good, Squish. Now, Pepsi Max is a little bit more accurate, but again, there was an outside agent that I put a tipple into this Pepsi.
Oh, have you done vodka?
Pepsi
Pepsi vodka?
You're not wrong, but Lovey, you know me by now. What do I normally put in my drinkables for a bit of alcoholic flair?
Oh, okay. You put yourself a bit of whiskey in you. A bit of the rum-rums.
Yeah, it took you 3 times, but yeah, you got it.
Yeah, there we go. See. My
You're just
brain
going to go
works
through
slower
the
than
entire
most
list,
people.
like wine, whiskey. Put some wine in your Pepsi. I mean, ugh. Dandelion burdock. Don't think I've ever heard of
I
that.
haven't had that in ages. You actually haven't had dandelion and burdock?
No.
Oh my god, I'm going to be teaching you.
I'm sorry.
Like, not teaching you, I'm going to be showing you. I'm going to be showing you what dandelion and burdock actually is, because it is a really nice drink.
I will take you up on that. Rum is correct. Cyanide, no.
Cyanide.
Cyanide. Of all the choices, sadly.
What a relaxing Sunday. Put some cyanide in your Pepsi.
Look at me and my cyanide. Oh. Ooh, it tastes like whatever.
Burning?
Yes.
Tastes like burning.
But yes, ladies and gentlemen, we are here on Tier Maker, the wonderful world of making tier lists, where we are about to destroy your hopes and dreams and make the definitive, the only, the #1 tier list of every Disney villain we have on this list. Bearing in mind, this is not including Pixar villains, so you will not see Lotso the Bear from Toy Story 3, you won't see Stinky Pete from Toy Story 2, you won't see Spud from Toy Story 1, you won't see the bags that the fish are put in Finding Nemo.
No.
Yes, the bags are villains, I don't care what you say. Bags are villains to fish, right? It's true. It's so damn true. Tell me if I'm wrong.
The butt from Finding Nemo. Because the humans are on
the butt is the true villain of Finding Nemo. His mouth is on fire. His mouth is on fire. It's not cyanide, I swear. So, the basic rules, as you can see here, we have all the tiers set up. We have from S tier being godlike to F tier being absolutely terrible, and even a tier below it if we genuinely have not seen this Disney movie. There shouldn't be a lot in that category, mind you, but
no, definitely not.
Just in case. Just in case. I mean, I mean, plastic in the ocean is terrible for the marine ecosystem. Exactly. Bags are evil.
Yes. Indeedy.
Bags for life, not so evil. There we go.
Oh,
I would have so many
bless
on.
him. Oh.
Craig, I would have so many people not on this movie tier. Fair enough. We need to fix that though. Dr. Facilier is best villain. Ooh. It begins. It begins. But we will see. Let's start though.
We'll discuss when we get to him.
Exactly. We will go through the list, villain after villain, until we have completed things. So, starting off, the OG, the first of many, is of course evil. Does she actually have a name, or is she just Evil Queen?
She doesn't have like a real name per se. Well, I haven't read up anyway, but she just goes by the Evil Queen.
Just Evil Queen from Snow White.
Yeah.
I love the fact that Craig in chat is already starting. Frollo is S tier. Hell yeah. We'll get to him though. We'll get to him. No
we will get to him.
So Evil Queen, first Disney villain. So she gets some props for that.
Yes.
No song.
The one that started it all. No, she doesn't have a song.
She does have a transformation, and she does get what she wants. She gets rid of Snow White, but does die.
Mm-hmm. Well, she's not.
Oh, thanks, Squishy. Apparently, there is a name. Her name is Grimhilda.
Oh, there we go.
Wow, I didn't actually know that.
Grimhilda.
Squish.
Well, she is pretty grim.
Banjo-Kazooie is not a Disney movie.
Oh, damn it. Scratch that from the list.
Reset. Pac-Man, what are you doing here? Okay, so what we're doing is for the tier list as well. Me and Heather, we're going to discuss about it, and we have to agree where it is on the list. This is our list. It's not mine. It's not Heather's. It's ours. So we have to work together for it, which is going to be heated, I'm sure, when we get to certain villains
Probably
on this list.
Probably.
So I don't know about you, Lovey.
Mm-hmm.
Evil Queen, the OG villain.
She's not down the bottom. She's definitely not down the bottom.
I think she deserves to be C tier.
Well, I mean, she does, like you said, she does manage to get rid of Snow White, even though she does accomplish what she set out to do.
I'm so sorry. They want me to roleplay the Evil Queen.
Oh my god, do it.
Mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the fairest? Oh, if I had hair, one of all. You asked me this after I got my hair done.
Maybe she's worth it.
Maybe she's Maybelline.
Maybe, you just don't know.
We just don't know. That's it.
Going back to the conversation at hand though, I would actually put her maybe in the B tier.
B tier?
I would actually sort of rank her just slightly higher. Only because you got to think she has accomplished what she set out to do, which was get rid of Snow White. I know obviously it didn't work out in the end, but she still managed to kill her, like, poison her or whatever being.
She got a W. You're not wrong.
To put her in the average column, I think is only slightly insulting. But to me, I would put her up in the B. Now,
this is a good point from Craig that he's just put in chat. Do we count Kingdom Hearts appearances where applicable? I don't think we can, because we got to do it.
We're just basing them off movies, I think.
Yeah, just
like
off
from
of
the
their
movie
movies.
they're on. Yeah.
Just off of their movies, I think. If we did like a Kingdom Hearts boss tier, then we can discuss. But I think for now, it's just movies.
Yeah.
We got Grimhilda stupidly tried to kill the dwarves with a boulder while standing on the edge of a freaking cliff.
I know, that is dumb, and that's why she can't be ranked as highly, because that is just, why would you do that? Or why would you stand so close near somewhere you could fall to death?
But that's why I'd pick C tier, because it's like, she doesn't have any real strong innate magical powers, doesn't have a song. She has the mirror, but the mirror is its own entity. It doesn't need her. She needs it.
Yeah. But I'm just putting on the fact that she's actually killed someone, and obviously killing someone is like the worst thing you can do.
That is a plus. That is a plus for a villain, in fairness.
Yeah. So because she actually, well, at the time killed Snow White, which she didn't exactly kill.
Yeah.
But she's, she got rid of her thinking that there won't be anybody to, save her kind of thing. So I would put her B. I would still put her B myself, but C wouldn't be, a bad place to put her.
I see your logic. You know what? We'll put her in B. A good setting stone. I like it.
Well, plus I said she deals in magic and stuff. Like, she's... Like
Squishy says in chat, she is an accomplished alchemist, though.
Yeah, I think anybody on this list who has, like, magic of some kind are going to be, like, probably mid-tier at least already to start with.
Sure.
But I preferred, like, a villain with magic to him. Like, a basic villain is, like, meh.
Give them a bit of edge.
Yeah.
Speaking of no edge whatsoever, we have the fox and the cat from Pinocchio.
Oh, now these are very basic.
For me, which in fairness,
what is it? Honest
good
John.
Track.
That's it. It's
they
a
have a song.
Track.
They actually have a lit song.
Yeah, no, it is a diggy track.
It's a diggable track, but villains.
I can't remember the cat's name. I know it's Honest John and somebody. Oh, Gideon. I think it's Gideon. I think. Yeah. Now these are the very, very basic villains.
Like, they don't get kills. They manage
they're just con artists, really, aren't they? That's all they are. They're con
artists. They persuaded Pinocchio, but that wasn't exactly hard. Because Pinocchio's a little bit wooden in the head.
You're convincing a child, so.
That's it. Oh, there you go. Honest John. Squishy believes is the fox.
Yeah.
I think, honestly, they're not trash tier because they actually they succeeded in the areas they are good at, but they're just not as great as the other villains. I think they are E tier.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because especially in comparison to the other evil sods of Pinocchio, they're basic.
Well, next person, Stromboli.
Stromboli. Oh.
Stromboli is...
Gave Pinocchio his big break on the stage.
Yeah. But he's like...
Gideon was the name of the cat, so yeah, you were right.
Yeah. Go me.
10 points to my other half.
Gryffindor. No, I'm Slytherin. I'm a Slytherin girl, so...
She does slither.
It is Slytherin. But Stromboli, I'm trying to remember Pinocchio now because it's been ages since I watched it. And I do love Pinocchio.
Well, Stromboli basically becomes like the ringmaster for Pinocchio, basically.
Yeah, but I'm sort of thinking whether he does like any like blackmail on him. Does he do blackmail?
I think didn't he like whip Pinocchio?
Oh yeah, like he abused. But obviously he wants to get money, doesn't he? He wants to.
But in fairness, he abused Pinocchio, but he was dumb enough to not fasten down Pinocchio enough to the point where he was able to run away with Jiminy Cricket.
Yeah, locking a kid in a cage, that's like, yeah.
But that's pretty high, though. The fact he locked a kid in a cage.
Child abuse, really, isn't it?
So does his evil outweigh his stupid?
It is bad. I wouldn't put them much higher. I think he is higher than Honest John and Gideon, but nowhere near high enough to be Evil Queen level.
I think he's at least D
I put
tier.
D. Yeah.
D tier is a solid Stromboli level. I think.
Yeah.
Because I think he is much worse. He's definitely much worse than the other two.
Yeah.
But he's not Evil Queen level.
But just looking at the next guy, that's like the Island Ringmaster, isn't it?
Oh yeah,
the one
like
he
knows
these kids turn into donkeys. He knows they turn into donkeys.
Exactly.
He keeps them all bit like,
Yeah, he's basically fueling the machine to keep the kids going, you know.
Yeah. It's almost like, was it the child snatcher from Chitty Chitty Bang Bang? You know what I mean? Where, like, it's almost like you can put it... it works in, like, a similar... I don't know. It's not like
You're not
similar,
wrong,
but it's
though.
on
Yeah.
the same sort of lines, really.
Yeah. I
As
love
the
how
child
in
snatcher.
chat, by the way, he gave Pinocchio his big break, but imprisons him against his will for Stromboli. Also, Corky has given us a right Quaid quote. Since when was locking a child in a cage evil?
Yeah, I mean...
Beautiful. Beautiful. I get it. But wow.
Yeah, I mean...
Now, in fairness, Ringmaster on...
But he has similar things to Stromboli as well, because Stromboli has a similar... about going back to...
I will say...
children in a cage, you know?
He knows the kids turns into donkeys and he profits off it, but you don't actively see him abusing kids. He just takes advantage of them.
Don't you see him have a whip, though? Do you not
He
physically
has one.
see him...
But he whips the donkeys. He doesn't whip the kids.
But yeah, in turn, he's actually whipping the kids, because the kids are the donkeys.
Are you saying, potentially, that Ringmaster guy on Kid Island is C tier above Stromboli?
He's just that little bit worse. And like you said, in chat, that's a very good point with Corky, saying abusing donkeys. Well, it is. He's abusing, you know.
Yeah, he abuses donkeys
it's
instead.
like animal/kid abuse. You know
what? You got a point. Stromboli, throughout his whole time in Pinocchio, was only ever seen abusing Pinocchio and no one else. That Ringmaster guy abused many donkeys.
Well, that's it.
Which therefore is many kids.
Yeah.
So and he then sells them on once they've turned into donkeys to get profit.
That's it.
I think he is. Yeah, I think he has to be C tier, right?
Yeah.
He has to.
They're
be
all
C-tier.
like worse after together in that movie. Definitely.
That definitely sets up like the ladder of evil right there.
Yeah. Who's the next one? Is it Monstro?
Monstro. Yeah. But I don't think Monstro's that evil. He's just a whale.
Just a whale, isn't he? He's just... There's no hidden agenda towards Pinocchio or anything. He is literally just a whale.
Yeah, saying that, though, he was very angry when he saw Geppetto on the raft.
Yeah, he could just be a really bad whale with a very bad temper.
He's just a very... upset. I feel, if anything, I feel sorry for Monstro.
Yeah, I mean, there's no backstory and nothing. You just hear that he's, oh god, he's this big evil whale thing. Like, you know, that is it. There's no other.
That is it.
There's no other.
He doesn't have
backstory, nothing.
Yeah, it's not like you see Monstro's backstory and he had a bad childhood and so that's why he eats kids. It's not that.
There we go. Monstro is just a whale doing whale things.
That's it. Monstro is so high tier. He's a literal world.
He has to go down in the F to me. That's just.
I think he is F tier. Yeah.
Like, he's just an evil whale. Like,
he's just
a whale. He's a whale. There's nothing. That is it. That is it in a nutshell. He is just a whale.
The next one, though, very disputed. The brooms from the Sorcerer's Apprentice in Fantasia.
They are straight up F. There is no malicious intent. They were just brooms before magic was even cast upon them. And they're only following what Mickey tells them to do.
It's so true.
There is no malicious intent at all.
There is zero malicious intent. Like, if Monstro isn't evil because he's just a whale and his waters are being trespassed upon, and so it's just animal instinct.
That's even worse.
The brooms are just doing their job.
Exactly.
That's it.
They are.
And even then, no one in The Sorcerer's Apprentice from Fantasia was evil. Like, Yen Sid just went out for a bit of a walk. Mickey was a little bit cheeky. And then the brooms were doing their job. If anything, the real evildoer were the buckets, because at least the buckets make the floor wet.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Damn buckets.
Where was my bucket tier, you know? Mickey made the brooms come to life. The dumb mouse had it coming. Yeah,
like you said, he just got a bit cheeky. Just got a bit cheeky, that was all. Thinking he can do magic, it's fine, you know.
There you go.
No problem. Right? Next thing you know, the room's bloody flooded.
There you go.
You're like, okay.
Mickey was too cheeky. The brooms are trying to do their job. And when Mickey's trying to turn them off, they're like, nah, we still got some cleaning to do. Speaking of which, you're dirty. Let's clean you. That's what they were doing.
That is it.
That is literally it. Damn evil buckets. Exactly.
Damn the buckets.
If the buckets were a separate character, I would put them in S tier, because that is just evil shit.
S tier buckets.
S tier buckets, ladies and gentlemen.
Oh,
but this next one is a little bit tough. Because it's Zeus, but it's Zeus from Fantasia.
Oh, I can't even remember that scene. Like, I've seen Fantasia. I know roughly how it goes, but that scene
I think doesn't he pop up during like the scene with not like the ballerina hippo, but he pops up during the scene with like the satyr, who's like playing his pipes, the panpipes, yeah. And doesn't he then just pop out of the clouds and start throwing thunderbolts down just to blow up crap because they've displeased him?
I mean, just going by that description alone, that's like he's actively trying to kill people. Then
that's pretty evil. Like, I'm gonna look this up. I'm gonna do some research.
Yeah, because I honestly, that bit of the movie is quite vague to me. I can't really place my finger on it.
Okay, so here we go. Right, Zeus is a character in the Pastoral Symphony segment of the 1940 Fantasia. He interrupts Bacchus's party with the centaurs, centaurettes, cherubs, and Pegasus, throwing lightning bolts for his personal entertainment.
Oh, so he was just a flippin'...
So he was just bored, wanted a little bit of excitement, and thought, I'll fuck up this party. I weren't invited. Lightning bolt.
He was just petty then. He was just being petty. He was bored and petty.
He was jealous.
Ruining everybody else's fun.
Yeah. He wasn't invited to a party. That's it.
I mean, that's teetering on Maleficent levels of being petty, but nowhere near. Like, Maleficent did that a lot worse, but we'll get to that in a bit.
That's it, right? That's it. So, Fantasia Zeus. I think he's
not on the sea level. He's definitely not.
He's very childish in that, actually.
That's very... I'm thinking E.
I think he is E tier. Yeah.
Because he's not F. He's not like completely hopeless, but he's not like bad. Like, if you compare him to Stromboli and the whole fact of, you know, locking a child in a cage and that kind of thing, and, you know.
That's it. I'm just loving the chat. And then along came Zeus. He held his thunderbolt.
That he did.
Okay, I will say this. If we end up doing Disney main character or Disney good guy tier list, Zeus is going to be up there because of the song alone. That song is so... No, we should do a Disney song list.
Oh, please. That will have to be a future one. That will be a future tier.
Zippity Doo-Dah versus Then Along Came Zeus.
Bloody hell.
Yo, that would actually be a list and a half. We'll put that on the list.
Definitely.
But then we'll make a tier list of our tier lists.
Now, this next one, straight up S tier.
Yeah.
Straight up S tier. You can't get worse than the devil. You cannot get worse than the devil.
I mean, one of the most beautiful parts of Fantasia, one of the best themes and songs in Fantasia, one of the best pieces of art done all the way throughout his scene in Fantasia. that literally has a three act structure throughout the song and throughout what he's doing when he's manipulating like the demons and axing them off, and the light coming and making him go away. Literal god. And I know we're not including Disney villains. Sorry, I know we're not including Kingdom Hearts characters. One of the best boss fights in Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yes, I will agree.
Hands down.
One of the best.
So
I did enjoy that bit.
We unanimously agree, Chernobog S tier, absolute unit, and one of the first like S tier, literally the first S tier villain, because this is done in order of when the films came out. He
is just evil incarnate.
That's it.
That is it. You got good and evil. He is evil at 100%.
That's it. Chernobog S tier.
That is him.
I don't think we'll have any complaints on that. Simple as.
Nope.
Ringmaster from Dumbo.
Now Dumbo is my least favourite Disney movie. That with Bambi, it's my least favourite.
So here's my critique.
I'm not bothered.
I fair play, because I don't think Dumbo's strong. If we were including the live action remakes, I think the Dumbo live action remake was one of the worst. I don't like Mulan's one, but at least Mulan's one had a friggin' story.
Yeah.
And at least you knew it was about Mulan. The Dumbo one, half of it was about everyone else, but couldn't give a rat's ass about Dumbo. Oh, here we go.
Just seeing Corky saying
chat is going insane right now.
Yeah.
Definitely evil. I hate the Ringmaster.
Well, they've taken him away from his mother. That's pretty bad.
You know what?
They took Dumbo away, which is not nice.
I'm gonna put
and
my
that was
sense.
A sad scene with,
It was.
you know, him going up to his mother.
I'm a little bit upset we don't have the pink elephants on this list, because they were evil. And encouraging alcoholism. So yes, evil. I think Ringmaster is at the level of Stromboli. Because he abused...
Well, yeah, but then this is strictly animals and all, and like I would sort of put him more towards like... Well,
more towards E?
No, I was thinking the other way round. C, but...
C tier?
But then you don't really see a lot of him now, so I think that's probably fair to put him on D level. Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah,
when
although
it
is bad.
Yeah.
He is bad for taking Dumbo away from his mother. That's, you know, it's not good.
That's it. But like, when he's on screen, you know he's bad. But he doesn't do a lot off screen. It's not like we have... It's not like in Hercules where you have moments where you look up... What's Hades doing now with the Ringmaster? It's all Dumbo. And if the Ringmaster happens to be there, you know he's a dick.
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I would say he's in the middle of C and D. Like, he's not like strictly D, but he's just higher than a D, but not enough to warrant a C, I reckon.
Right. Yeah.
In my
he's
head.
On the cusp. He's
in the middle of that. So he's like a D plus, if anything, and a C minus.
Okay, and in fairness to Squish, you are right. Alcohol does not cause hallucinations. You've got a point. So at least the pink so you're saying the pink elephants were a lie. Ooh. That theory crafting. Next one. Hot take. S tier. Man from Bambi.
We can all agree that murdering animals is completely wrong.
Are literally the most evil creatures on this earth, as we know.
Yes, God, yes.
In Bambi, we killed her. We killed his mum.
That's unforgivable.
We killed so many animals in that forest. The fact that even Thumper's alive at the end makes me question myself. Man
Thumper
is S tier evil. I don't think anyone will ever complain.
Yeah. It's not like Stromboli and that, where they just abuse animals and that. He straight up murdered them, so...
The trick, and also, the trick up to this point, right? Stromboli, the Ringmaster, and the head of Kid Island all had whips. Friggin' Man, in Bambi, we had guns.
But he just, straight up, it's just like, it's an animal murder. It's wrong.
He Man in Bambi was literally one step above Cruella de Vil, because Cruella de Vil was never actually seen killing a puppy.
Yes.
Put that into
She
perspective.
had the idea in her head, but never got through with it.
That's it, right? That is it. All the pink elephants were ghosts of all the dead elephants that died while performing in the set. Gods!
Oh, Lord.
That's just morbid.
That puts it into
Damn.
perspective, doesn't it?
So yeah, man, S tier, straight up.
Yeah.
Simple as.
Yeah,
The
definitely.
Now this one, the one deer Bambi fights in Bambi when he's an adult.
Oh yeah, if somebody can please get the name of that deer for me, because I think he does have a name. He's not just evil,
Okay, I'm gonna
Bambi
put this into
enemy,
Google. What is the name of the deer Bambi fights in Bambi?
Like I said, Bambi isn't one of my favourite movies either, but...
His name is Ronno.
Ronno.
I love this explanation. Ronno is the secondary antagonist to the film Bambi, where the main antagonist is man.
Yeah, well, yeah.
But I find this hilarious, though. Ronno is the secondary antagonist in the original, but actually becomes main antagonist in the 2006, basically mid-sequel
Bambi 2.
thing. Yeah.
I've never seen Bambi 2, but I don't really wish to. It's like,
I know, right?
Again, it's
know.
not one of my favourite films, so I'm not that bothered.
Who the hell calls their kid Ronno?
His mother.
Crap name, crap villain, does crap, F tier.
He's just jealous of Bambi because he's hitting on his girl that he thinks. So
exactly. He was trying. Petty. I think that makes him worse. He was trying to be Mr. Steal Your Girl, and he failed.
Literally.
How bad? How much worse can you be?
Yeah, he's not that. He was just jealous. That's all it is, jealousy.
That is it. That is it. Now, this next one I genuinely don't know where they come from.
I think it's just the big bad wolf, innit? That's the big bad wolf.
Of the Three Little Pigs.
Just Three Little Pigs, I would say, yeah. I mean, he has intentions of killing these pigs, so already he has murder intent on his mind.
But he's not great.
He's more comical for me. He's more of like he's vicious, but he does have a comical side to him.
At least he has that as a redeeming factor, right? I think he's E tier.
Yeah.
He's not trash, but he's not nearly as bad as some of the others.
Yeah, no, I would agree. That is a fair spot to put him.
Like, you put him versus friggin' Ronno?
Yeah.
Fucking Ron? Who the hell's Ronno? Who gives a crap? Shoot that deer.
But like Squishy says, he's a wolf doing wolf things, so
yeah,
and he was just trying to, he's just
and he does blow houses down.
Yeah, I think that just gives him the edge up from Monstro because, like you said, Monstro's a whale doing whale things. Yeah. He's a wolf doing wolf things, but you know,
you got a point.
He actually talks and has a bit of a motive.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
exactly. This next one, I don't.
Oh Lord, this guy.
He's
Who is? I don't even know this guy. I don't even know that one.
Because it must have been from like when they were doing like their fairy tale ones or like their folklore.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of like the guy next to him. That's in that peak. The guy next to him.
No, that's just a thing.
Just a thing. That helps, doesn't it? It's a thing.
You're just a thing. Or either that or it's Man Bear Pig from South Park. I don't know.
Well, it definitely wouldn't be South Park. What's he doing on the list?
Big Bad Wolf does have a set of lungs on him. You're not wrong, chat.
He does. I would say put him in the not scene because I genuinely don't know what that's off.
Genuinely don't know.
To be fair, the same with the next one as well. I'm just like, I'm not too sure unless anybody can like
Yeah.
like
If anyone can
recognizes him in
clarify.
chat or
Exactly.
like can
Let us
shed
know.
light on
Definitely.
this, like
Then we will
that'd be
put
great.
these on our Disney Plus watch list so we can understand.
Yes, exactly.
Now, the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk. Not evil.
No, I think he was just
Misunderstood.
he like
He was just defending his homeland and trying to make sure his goose doesn't go home with the wrong person.
yeah, just possessive over his things. He's almost like a grown-up child in a way.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't mean well, I say he doesn't mean he kept like but then didn't they say like he treated them badly, like the harp and that? Because obviously
Yeah, he was a bit of an abuser. Yeah.
so you got abuse in the mix.
Got that.
I would say like I would
Classic
go
story
probably
as well, in fairness.
yeah, it is a classic story. Yeah. I would put him F to be fair.
Yeah.
He doesn't like you said, he's just protecting his homeland and that, you know. I mean, yeah, he tries to flatten Mickey and all them,
Like,
doesn't he? But
I think he's one of those villains where if he had his
oh
own
my
TV.
god! Sorry. Squishy's comment. Mickey killed a giant. Why is Mickey not on this villains list?
Yes!
Which is what
Legit!
the biggest villain of them all, Mickey Mouse.
Just Walt Disney. Just put it all here, you know.
It is legit though. It does have a point. Because like I said,
Oh.
Mickey does kill the giant.
So you know what? That's why Giant is F tier. He was killed, but not the killer.
Yeah.
Like, damn. Why is the Giant not on the good boy tier list? You know.
Well, that's it. Wasn't his fault. Giant didn't do wrong.
Now, this mustachioed Pringles guy, who's obviously eyeing up some
Mr. Pringle.
he is eyeing up some ladies' nice cakes that she's just brought out of the oven, because in no way is he having any sexual intent whatsoever.
No, but like I think this is the guy from Toad, like Many Adventures of whatever it's called, Toad Hole or whatever it is.
Sure.
But I've not seen the Toad thing, so I can't comment on anything. I don't know what his intentions are. I haven't got a clue.
It's the same with me, so it has to go into the not seen this Disney movie.
We're gonna have to
list.
sit and watch more classic Disney.
Yeah,
I feel.
I think that's like the period of Disney where they did like when they did their old fairy tales and old folklore stories, I zoned out. I was not Disney at that. That's not my Disney.
Yeah, that's like Disney in the early years, isn't it?
Exactly,
It's
right.
like, meh.
Absolutely. But this next one,
Oh, now
Headless
him.
Horseman.
He's pretty cool.
I'm
I do
just
like
gonna
the
say
Headless
it.
Horseman.
A tier right off the bat.
Now, why do you say A tier? What are your reasons for A tier?
A tier for him because number one, scary story without even showing up. Number two, he actually it's implied they actually hit Ichabod and actually axed him off. Number three, whenever he shows up, he literally causes terrorism to an entire village.
Right.
And in fairness, his horse is friggin' badass, and I would totally want it as a mount in World of Warcraft.
Plus, I think he has one of the best laughs out of all the Disney villains, to be fair.
Oh, yeah, strong laugh.
I do love me a good laugh.
His evil
But,
cackle is way better than Evil Queen.
Yeah, I you know what? You're probably on the right tracks.
Like I'm waiting on chat to say anything otherwise, but I am certain Headless Horseman is A tier, nowhere near S tier, because he doesn't.
No,
because it's implied that he gets Ichabod. It doesn't mean that he's killed him, and he doesn't get any kills throughout the entire story he's in.
No, I mean he's just a badass.
Yeah, he's so. And the fact as
obviously
well,
that doesn't make a good villain. The fact that they're badass, but you know,
I agree with the Headless. Yeah. I think that's fair
I would
shout.
say, yeah, okay. I'm content with that.
Very strong.
I'm content. Oh my god, Lucifer. Okay,
Lucifer from Cinderella.
Lucifer. I mean, he's a bad kitty.
I mean,
life hard for Cinderella.
Would anyone complain if I put Lucifer in E tier?
Yeah, he's just like I said, a cat doing cat things. So we're going to go back to this conversation. Like, it's a cat doing cat things.
Yeah, cat doing cat things. Annoying twat. Like completely, like he snickers and evilly smiles better than any other animal I've seen so far.
Plus, I'm not really a cat person myself.
Hail Lucifer! Goddammit. It's just a cat. That's
exactly. It's just a cat doing cat things.
That's it. A-hole cat doing a-hole cat things. There you go.
Exactly.
Confirmed.
I'm not a lover of kitties, so.
But he's not.
I don't mind cats, but
yeah.
You know.
So I think E is fine. What's he gonna do? Like knock over? Like doesn't he like knock over a vase and they blame it on Cinderella because there's no way they'll blame it on the cat.
There's that one scene where she wipes the floor clean and he just comes in with just the dirty paws and is just like, hey, you just cleaned that spot over there and I'm just gonna dirty it up again. Yeah.
He's just E. He doesn't claw anyone. He doesn't get kills on mice. He's just an annoying prick.
Exactly. And yes, Corky knows dogs are better than cats.
Dogs are better than cats. There you go.
Dogs are better than cats.
And when we get to the dogs from Oliver and Company, you bet your bottom dollar they're probably going to be higher than E tier. So, the evil stepsisters.
Now they're just annoying. They are just annoying. They're like comedic. Like I do find them quite funny.
Sure.
But at the same time, they're just again like on the whole jealousy level.
Yeah.
But they do help rip up Cinderella's dress, so that's quite mean.
Yeah, and that's when Cinderella is wearing it, so it's
that's
physical
her mother's
abuse.
Dress as well. That's not just any dress; it's her mother's. They know it's her mother's dress.
I know, right?
So that's, but it's not. I think that probably E.
I'd probably say
because they
E
will.
As well.
It shows they will come out to, harm if anything. I mean, I know they don't harm her, but they. Actually physically put their hands on her to rip up her outfit, and which shows they can kind of,
Definitely. I think as well, though, they were kind of more inspired to rip up Cinderella's dress because it was instigated by our next villain, who, although we have judged at this point... We have judged at this point that a lot of the people above E tier have at least harmed, if not killed someone.
She's mentally harmed Cinderella for years.
That's it, right?
I think she's on Evil Queen level.
I would even say this: one of the best evil stares in Disney history.
Hands down.
B tier.
Hands down.
Evil stepmom. If she had magic powers, fuck.
I mean, her stare matches Frollo's for me. Because Frollo, when he looks down at Quasimodo, is like, oh my god, okay.
Yes.
All right. Like, Christ, okay. Put the fear of God in me, it's fine.
That's it, right? Evil stepmother, clearly powerful enough just by staring and instigating rules.
Yeah.
And that's all she
just manipulating Cinderella and just, locking her up. Making her do everything, and
actual top tier of mental manipulation. Like, wow. Lady Tremaine. Yeah, that's it. Exactly.
Lady Tremaine. That is it.
Evil stepmother, Lady Tremaine, B tier. Strong. Very strong.
Very strong B.
But we have a strong villain for different reasons now, being the Queen of Hearts from Alice in Wonderland, who, straightforward, this might be controversial, C tier.
Yes.
Because
I would probably put her in between B and C. Like, but then she does murder. Yeah. She just straight up murders her,
Yeah, she lobs up everyone's heads whenever she wants.
She's just very petty. Very
But
petty woman.
The reason why she's C tier, she does that when she gets angry. When she's not angry, she's entertaining as hell.
Yeah.
Like, she's completely steals any and all camera time whenever she's on screen.
Yeah, like she's one of the, aside from the Cheshire Cat, like she's one of the more entertaining people.
I love this. She was just a stroppy cow that wanted everything to go her way. That's it.
Yeah, that
That
is
is it. But because she has,
in a nutshell.
because she has the power of royalty, and kept chanting to lob off people's heads, C tier.
Yeah. Yeah,
I think
totally.
that's fair. I think that's fair.
Totally.
Captain James Hook.
Right. Now, I'm
Legacy character.
I think he's way overrated. That's my opinion.
Agreed, though.
He is, he's cool, but
amazing. Yeah.
He's literally pushed up so high when he's, to me, just average. He's just a general pirate.
I think in fairness, Captain Hook is a very solid, but in no means disrespectful, D tier.
No, I don't agree with putting him in D.
No.
D. I reckon, no.
E?
No. C, I reckon. Same level as Queen of Hearts, I think.
You know what?
I would put him there.
Sure, right?
He is average.
He chases after kids. He is a child pirate.
He's just a bit of a noncy pirate. It's fine.
That's it. One of the first
but this
Disney
obsession
villains...
with Peter Pan, obsession with a little boy. That's a bit meh.
It's a bit paedophilic. Yeah.
Just he's just a bit weird. You know, he just fascinates.
The thing is,
boy.
He's evil to the sense that he goes after kids, and his greatest villain is a child, and he wants to kill him off. But he has two arch rivals: a child and a crocodile with a clock in his mouth.
Yeah, he can be a bit funny. You know, he does have comedic bits about him. Smee helps out with that, though. Smee and his interaction is all right. But again, he's on the same level as Queen of Hearts for me.
Yeah, if this was a Disney ship list, like Captain Hook plus X Smee, quite high.
Smee. Oh, God.
Oh, Smee would just be high on his own. Like, just friggin' legacy character.
What? Yeah, but it definitely wouldn't be as high as, like, Yzma and Kronk and, you know... Yzma and Kronk are just, you know...
That's it. He wanted to murder children and also Peter Pan, but I mainly like him because pirates. Yep. He's literally triggered by ticking clocks. Yes. If putting children in cages is evil, killing them even is.
That's it.
You got a point. C tier.
That
makes sense.
C tier is basic.
Sense. Siamese cats from Lady and the Tramp.
They just made things annoying. They're like Lucifer for me. They're
solid
on an E tier.
Right off.
Solid E, yeah.
Like
not really a threat, but...
And if I dare say, shit song.
Yeah, it's not one of the best songs.
Annoying
coming
characters.
From a villain.
Yeah. Like, annoying characters, annoying song, and annoying time.
Yeah, they're just, again, cats doing cat things.
Yeah, that's it.
That's exactly what Corky said at the same time, yes.
Cats doing cat things. Solid E.
Yeah.
But the rat from Lady and the Tramp.
Now, that rat is evil. But...
that rat almost bit a baby.
But again, that's like potentially a rat doing rat thing. But then again, it's like...
But this is... I would say rat doing rat thing, but this is bearing in mind, this is a rat who actively decided, I'm gonna bite this baby. While normal rats wouldn't do that unless they're aggravated. This baby did nothing. And this rat just went, nah, that's a baby, I want to bite that.
What a piece of that.
Those bitches made the humans blame Lady for the shit she didn't even do. I know, right? That's the Siamese cats. To be fair, they got Lady kicked out into the garden too. Oh, you got a point. Ooh.
Yeah.
Got a
but
point
again, that was the rat's help as well. That was, like...
yeah.
Both the cats and the rat are working in, like, a sync, in a way.
Tangent, yeah.
Yeah.
So would
I
you
still
put?
wouldn't rank him.
But I
I'll
think
put him
just simply.
E, probably at the same level.
Hmm.
Probably.
I was thinking E, but then because he wants to, he's literally on baby bite territory. I'm even willing putting him on D.
I think that's a little bit high on my end, but I would put him comfortably at an E.
Because I mean,
Myself.
what villain so far has wanted to either kill or damn it or hurt a baby?
Oh, that's actually good. Corky's there. That's quite true. To be fair, they got Lady kicked out into the garden, I know, and got Tramp sent to the pound for death.
Yeah, that's it,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, because it was Tramp that saw, or Lady and the Tramp saw the rat go into the house. So, yeah, you know what? I'm comfortable with that.
Yeah.
D.
The rat had some stronger altercations for Lady and Tramp rather than the Siamese twins. And only just, but it was just enough. And just the right things. Evil rat equals Radigan. Oh, dude, Radigan's coming up later. And I'm gonna put him in a place he well deserves. We'll get to that soon. Maleficent. Right.
Now,
hot take. Most overrated Disney villain of all time. Saying it.
I mean, I wouldn't say she's overrated. She is pretty damn cool. And the fact that all this kicks off over the fact she wasn't invited to a birthday party is the most pettiest thing known to man. I'm just going to curse your baby daughter.
In fairness.
Because I've never got invited to a birthday party. Like, you know, I mean, that's damn evil. There's no need for that. Are
you saying that with that logic, is Maleficent Fantasia Zeus tier?
No, she's definitely not that low. Don't be silly. That is insulting to Maleficent. Absolutely
both not
insulting.
Invited to their respective party.
She does a hell of a lot more than Lucifer. I am just saying. She is nowhere near in that E tier. I
think, you know what? She has magical powers.
Either
can teleport.
S or A tier she is for me.
Yeah, she can teleport. She can transport herself at really fast, even borderline light speed. Transform into dragons. Wrap solid vines around an entire kingdom within seconds.
Well, like chat says, you know, she literally cursed a baby. Baby didn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
Poor Aurora, you know?
I think
no,
B tier,
not B.
Right?
No.
No.
That's
See?
It. No. Higher. Higher. You don't insult Maleficent like that. Good God.
I don't know. I just don't
Lord
like.
Above.
In fairness, I'm a little bit biased. I just don't really like Angelina Jolie Maleficent, and I think that's just put a sour taste in my mouth for Maleficent things.
Yeah,
in
but
general.
I said we're not judging Angelina Jolie.
Yeah, you got a point. You got a point. I'm
this
sorry,
is
chat.
original.
You're fine. Yeah. I'm sorry. God for better with me. I
Yeah.
had to say that
we
putting
don't
him in
speak of
Zeus tier
Angelina
was a
Jolie.
joke. I want to emphasize that. That was a joke.
We don't speak of Angelina Jolie Maleficent. It's just no. Although she was one of the better characters in that movie. Probably the only good character in that film.
You got a point. You got a point there. Right. This one's hard. Cruella de Vil, 101 Dalmatians.
I'm sorry, Aurora was a lazy shit. I mean, that's kind of the point of Aurora.
Yeah.
Really. Sleeping Beauty, you know.
just like, Aurora,
But
can you find a husband already? You know.
Sorry, I can't help it. I got cursed, you know.
That's it, right? That is it. Oh, our first
I
contribution
love Aurora.
to.
She's like my kin, so don't. I love Aurora.
That's it, right? That's it.
Exactly.
Great princess. Pretty lazy.
Well, she is probably not the most. You know, she is like the worst in case, you know, in terms of princess, but that's another separate chat altogether.
That's if we're doing like a princess tier list, and I'm sure that.
Oh my
happen.
God, that's going to be such a hard tier list for me to do.
Oh,
such a hard tier list.
Good shout, by the way, of Craig, contributing 2,000 X marks to our first Jackbox Party Pack stream, and another sub.
The sheep.
Hey, nice.
Thank you very much, Craggles. Nice resub of yours. Thank you very much. I think Cruella de Vil, Because this is bearing in mind, she has the idea of wanting to turn puppies into a coat, but she never does it. Then,
but she does abduct puppies.
But
she does. She is in the mix.
Yes, and at the end of the film, when she's driving her car and her car's being ripped apart, and she's getting more and more menacing. One of the single greatest menacing looks. Yeah,
it's quite sadistic as well.
But
I would say.
I think she's solid B. Yeah.
Yeah, totes. Solid B.
Totally. Yeah. Like if Evil Queen can be like OG B, and if Evil Stepmom can be like just by looking at you, B and B tier. Cruella de Vil, just because of her ideals, is B.
Yeah.
I think that's fair.
Definitely.
Cruella's just a bitch who wanted a coat.
Yeah, she was.
She would have murdered the puppies, totally, but she didn't. Because she couldn't go through with it. Because by that point, the puppies had been saved. So, alternate timeline, Cruella gets her coat. That'd be cool, but B tier.
Yeah. There
Absolute we go. B. Now, Madam Mim from Sword in the Stone.
I think she's so hysterical. She's so much fun.
She is. One of the best songs in Sword in the Shield. Sword in the Stone, sorry. Not Sword in the
Shield.
Sword in the Shield.
You want to combine Pokemon with Disney, you know?
Oh, God. Sword in the Stone. Also, one of the best songs, one of the best characters, one of the best animated, funny magic fights against Merlin.
Yeah. It's horrible, wholesome sunshine. That's all I can remember.
In fairness, yeah, had a song too, which is a very good factor in this. She had her own song.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna willingly say Madam Mim might even be A tier because of sheer entertainment.
Yeah, I think it's A or B.
A or B. A or B. I want to see chat. I want to see what you guys think. Is Madam Mim A or B tier? Because I think she's one of the most entertaining villains. But is she on the same scale as Maleficent and Headless Horseman?
Well, plus she wanted to get rid of Merlin as well.
Well, that's it. Like
fellow wizard, you know.
The thing as well, she had. This is like a thousands of years long blood feud with Merlin. Whilst with Maleficent, it was what? I don't like your kingdom. I wasn't invited.
Yeah.
Lay a curse on your baby.
Yeah.
Yes, Corky's with an A.
Said, yeah.
Entertaining as hell from Squish. I think Madam Mim is a solid. She was trying to eat Merlin as a bird when he was a grub. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Exactly.
Do we need any more reasons? Defeated by Rabbit, but it's Merlin Rabbit, so keep that in mind. Or was it Merlin as a mouse and she as an elephant? I forget which one. But
yeah, I think that because she's the elephant and he's a mouse and he just squeaks and she's like, oh my god,
that's
mouse.
Brilliant.
Yeah,
I think Madam Mim A tier because she's the definition of the most entertaining villain.
Yeah.
So definitely. A tier nonetheless. Now we're getting to Jungle Book.
Ooh, and my second favourite Disney boy. Second favourite. I love Car. I love Car.
Lovey, this is all on you. I am willing to put Car in B tier.
I think that is a standard for Car. Like, I would even put him up to A, but that's just me. Because he did have the intent, he wanted to eat Mowgli.
And he almost
succeeded. He almost succeeded.
He was very close. Had it not been
for Bagheera in that first bit, where he was hypnotizing Mowgli, he would have got away with it.
Guys, I think Car is actually A tier. Oh my god.
He is A tier. A tier. Like, he's not S. He's comedic as well. He is funny. He is just, yeah.
Shere Khan needs to be higher than Car. What kind of Jungle Book film have you watched, Killer? Also, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. But no.
I do love Car. Like, he is, he's my second favourite Disney villain. He holds the spot. I even became Car ages ago when I joined the Scouts. We were all named after Jungle Book characters, and I picked Car for that reason.
That is
I was known as Car to everybody, so Car holds a special place.
Now, Squishy says B tier. Ooh. I mean, he tried to eat a child, which is very true, so that's almost child death. Well, you know what? With that logic... Oh, that's a tough one. Snake doing snake things, Kappa. One where Shere Khan fails to hypnotize... No, you're talking like
Car, it fails to hypnotize. I think you mean Car. Yeah.
Yeah, although personally, Jungle Book has 2 decent songs, and that's all it has. In fairness, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that's the thing as well that puts Car in A tier. Wanting to eat a child, got very close to eating said child, has a song.
Yeah.
Shere Khan don't have a song.
Like, one of my favourite Disney songs.
Yeah. I think he's a very strong A tier.
So,
he has to be, right?
Yeah. Like, he's a solid A tier for me.
Solid
Just saying.
A. Solid.
Solid A.
King Louis is F tier. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he is. He's nowhere
not
near...
evil. He's a jokey monkey that just wants to be like a human.
If we're comparing all 3 of these villains in that film, he is nowhere near even Car's level.
Oh,
like, if we're saying Shere Khan is a bloodthirsty, man hunting tiger, like, he's nowhere near that.
Yeah.
Nowhere
exactly.
near that.
Now, Killer, are you actually saying that I Want to Be Like You was air? Oh, Carl's song was air.
Like, but then that's fine. I mean, I would question more King Louis' song, really, rather than Car, because Car is very subjective. That song is very subjective to people. Yeah, so that's fine.
Jokey monkey with decent song, yeah. A monkey that wants to fire the scare away. Yeah, that wants fire to scare away the tiger. Like, he has information, but that doesn't make him evil.
No.
Like, he's more... Nah, he's F tier. He has to be F
tier. He probably saw Mowgli as just like a fellow monkey, which makes sense. Because they're from the same family, we are descendants of apes, as they say. So... And
one major fundamental flaw with King Louis as well, he thought Baloo, shittily dressed as a gorilla, was an actual gorilla.
Yeah, he's of nowhere near malicious intent toward Mowgli at all, so that makes him not even a villain in my eyes.
Yeah, that's it, right?
He's more like a side character, if anything.
Now, tough one, Shere Khan.
That is... Like, because
I'm even willing to say E tier.
No, he's not that low. He's not that low.
Well, no,
definitely
he was seen nomming on an animal bone. So it's depicting.
I mean, that's pretty bad. I mean, he probably ate that animal, and he's probably finishing off the remains.
Yeah, that's it. Right?
That's.
So he can't be E tier. But is he baby bite rat tier?
No, he's definitely not. I'd say he's either B. I think a B. I think solidly.
B for Shere Khan.
No, but
in fairness,
no, he did land a hit on Baloo as well.
That
so
is true.
Intent to kill.
And now that I think about it,
he is trying to kill Mowgli.
Up to this point in Disney, the only other Disney villain to have a really half decent fight was Maleficent versus Prince Philip. I'm willing to say. At least Shere Khan had a really good fight against Bagheera, Baloo, and Mowgli. Took on all 3 and only failed because fire.
And plus, he's got a bit of character to him as well. He's all like, oh yeah, you can, I'm gonna close my eyes, count to 10. I'm gonna give you a little bit of a chase because I know I'm going to get you anyway. I'm just toying with you. That to me helps make a great villain when they can just, criticize or, take the mick out of you.
I think solid B tier to that extent, Ben.
I would probably maybe put him...
We're pushing him to A. Can we do it when Car?
No, I think he just misses out on A. I think him and Car are very level.
But I don't think he's as level as Car. Because Shere Khan cannot hypnotize.
No, but then again, he doesn't have to. He doesn't have to hypnotize. He doesn't have to do that. He can do it in his own way. But I think if we put him level with Car, A. I think A is more of a...
I won't complain with that. I won't complain. Like, they're quite similar in themselves, just different power ratios, right? In different areas.
Well, plus Killer said that Car can't hypnotize Shere Khan, which means Shere Khan has a,
Yeah, he has a level of immunity,
Car has managed to hypnotize everybody he's come across. So, he is a snake that should be able to hypnotize and take over people.
Ladies and gentlemen, we now have...
Oh my god.
The single shittest villain.
This guy, if there was a G or a H tier...
He has his own tier, in fairness. He should have
his own tier.
He has Edgar tier. Edgar from Aristocats.
This guy...
Like, major F.
Instant F tier. There is no... there's no arguments. There's nothing. He is so bland. So boring. He's just pathetic.
You don't even need to say anything. You just have to say Edgar and you'll already understand how crap he is. The best thing he did in that whole film was make a dish of milk that was named after him, and that's it.
Yeah, I mean, he tried to murder kittens, but he is just...
But he didn't even do that. He put the kittens to sleep, tried sneaking them away, and then failed.
Yeah.
He fails at every opportunity he's given. Even the dogs in that one place where it's like, hey now, I know what I'm listening to. They had more villain potential than Edgar.
But then again, he does have an intent to actually get rid of the cat, so I would put him E.
Really?
I mean, he's not completely hopeless. If you're going to put Edgar and King Louie in the same category, King Louie doesn't have any sort of malicious intent toward Mowgli, whereas Edgar does.
He just wants money.
He just wants money. He was left out the will, and he was going to get rid of the cats.
All right, makes sense. E tier.
Yeah.
E for
He's
Edgar
definitely
tier.
no higher than that. He's higher than that.
That's it, right? He has to sit in E anyway because it's Edgar tier. So it makes sense. It makes sense. When you say Edgar, I say creme de la Edgar. Ew, that does sound like a horrible innuendo. It actually does. God.
It's just no.
Squish, why? Let's move on. We have...
the Sheriff of Nottingham.
Sheriff of Nottingham from Robin Hood. He does indeed get his money.
He does.
He does get his money. He does send armies, and he does control troops. But at no point does he succeed in actually killing someone. It's hinted that he succeeded in getting Robin Hood at the end of the movie, but he didn't.
He nicks from the church with Friar Tuck and that.
That is pretty evil.
And he took money off a little bunny. That is...
Oh, yeah.
I would put him D. I would put him D.
Yeah. He's just as bad as a rat that bites baby. So true. A lot of these upcoming characters I'm not familiar with. The Sheriff of Nottingham is just a bully. Yeah. Exactly right. He does try murder and rigs a contest.
Yeah. So it's it's like petty levels, and it's D. I would say a solid D.
It's petty levels, but it's not as petty as like Lucifer dirtying a carpet for Cinderella's.
And again, I wouldn't put him on a level with that shares with Captain Hook, because to me his character is not as memorable as Captain Hook.
Like Captain Hook's got the flamboyancy around him,
because you also got to think, what makes a good villain as well, like their overall what they do and what their character's like so that to me isn't on the same level as Captain Hook saying.
Yeah, can we get an F in chat? Can we get an F in chat for the Sheriff of Nottingham?
Oh, no, I love Prince John. He's
Prince John.
He's comical. He's very comical. I do laugh when he's on. He is funny. Also, why is Sir Hiss not on here?
You got a point. Why is
Sir Hiss not on there?
Because Hiss would be S tier, because we know this.
Prince John...
He's got to be E tier, surely.
I mean, he steals from the poor, you know what I mean? You can't get worse than that.
And you could say
murder him.
He took the entirety of England and changed it while the king was away.
Yeah.
He royally screwed an entire country.
He's probably a C tier, I would say. Yeah, a solid C tier, I would put Prince John. Because he's entertaining like the Queen of Hearts. They're sort of similar in a way.
He's got the character, but none of a push. Sir Hiss's medieval car.
I mean, yeah, that's probably why I'm like, why is he not on there? Because Sir Hiss is just but he's nowhere near on the same level as Car. Car is one of the best boys,
Yeah, totally.
But yeah,
I think that's fair.
Right.
I mean, John doesn't really do anything though. But he's entertaining every time he's on screen. And if Madam Mim is top tier entertainment, in no way is he Madam Mim tier, but he's definitely more entertaining than a rat biting a baby.
Saying that now, I'm probably reduced to putting him down to D again, just for...
I mean, yeah, because if you think about it, he's entertaining, but he is just about as entertaining as Stromboli.
Yeah.
In that sense.
Exactly.
You got a point.
Yeah.
He did make the sheriff do everything. So
yeah. He's no lower than D. He's no lower than D.
Sure.
He's not on Lucifer level, put it that way. He's not.
Definitely.
I'm just comparing Lucifer now because it's like, but
good shout. Now what's the name of her from The Rescuers?
She's Madame Medusa.
That's it.
This is Madame Medusa.
Child kidnapper.
Yes, she's
wanted ransom of money, owner of 2 massive crocodiles and an entire bayou.
Yeah, are we considering villain likability? Yeah, I would say so. Because what makes him a good villain? Like that.
It's Frankie from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friend.
Oh Lord. Yeah, older, God's sake.
Oh man. Love it.
Yeah, she blackmails. She's an abuser. She's a kidnapper. It's quite bad. That's almost Frollo level.
Almost.
Or is Frollo level.
But not as memorable.
Not quite. She is entertaining, but not...
Not like Madam Mim entertaining.
But that's it. She's got a mix of Madam Mim in her.
She's got a bit of Mim.
She's a mix of Frollo and Madam Mim put together, I think. But more so Madam Mim on the personality bit.
Got a point. I'm going to start it off. I think she needs to be B tier. Because I
would say fair.
I don't think she can match up to the likes of Mim, Maleficent, even Card, Shere Khan.
I think you just look at the B lines altogether. Yeah. Like that seems pretty solid. Like they're very similar in a sense. Like
that B list is so good. In fairness.
Yeah, I would agree.
Yeah, kidnapper, abuser, bitch who owns 2 crocodiles gets thwarted by 2 mice.
Yeah,
you got a point. B tier,
and she is a lot better, like you said, than Prince John, and
that's it,
and all them. So
next one's interesting. The What's the name of the guy? He's
I
from
forgot his name.
Fox and the Hound.
But, yeah,
he's obviously
I
the
forgot
one
his
who
name,
raises.
He has copper.
Yeah,
He has
raises copper, and is a bit. He's just a dick.
He's just like one of those like annoying
evil.
neighbors you have that are just like, hey, you know, do you mind like keeping it down, kind of thing. You know, I see you have a fox. Keep it down, keep it in, or I'll shoot
That's
it.
it. Like, you know? That's it. It's like, this is my property. Stay off my. He's just a stay off my lawn guy. Let's face it.
Yeah.
I think he's just a very solid E-tier.
Yeah, you see, he tries to kill Todd though. Again, animal killer.
Attempted fox murder. Yeah, you got
attempted
a point.
Fox murder.
And
I would probably go.
Tries
D.
to raise copper to becoming the deadliest hunting dog.
I mean, if you see, like, I think from the grades E down are the villains that don't really do a lot, right? Like, they haven't gone out to kill.
Nah,
I think D and F are like people who try to, like, they're either abusers or they murder people or animals or whatever. So I think he sits in a D for me.
Yeah, I get you. Is Fox and the Hound a good film to watch, or are there better Disney films? I know the story, but I never saw it myself. It's worth a watch.
It's very heartwarming. Very heartwarming. But there's one scene in particular that broke my heart. Like, absolutely broke my heart.
It kind of goes from like, I think the best way to think about it, it goes from very heartfelt movie to borderline Watership Down. Very fast.
Yeah.
But it never touches Watership
makes
Down.
Me cry.
God, Watership Down.
Yeah, but I would give it a watch. I'd give anything a watch.
Did he set the forest on fire? Because that's pretty bad.
I think he did. Oh, put him in D. I would put him in D.
He's D, yeah.
He's D, at least D.
Definitely. But yeah, would recommend the movie though, for anyone that hasn't watched it.
I would definitely.
Fox and Hound, great movie. Yeah, totally.
Overall, sweet film, sweet
Now,
message.
I think we found our next S tier. Skeleton King from Black Cauldron.
I would probably do A. I think I rank in the same level as the Headless Horseman.
You got a point, actually, in fairness. In absolute fairness.
He's not like ultimate, like, whoa, you know, but he is pretty cool.
He's got the look, he's got the voice, he's got the presence, he's got the army, he's got the castle, he's got everything. But then he doesn't necessarily do anything himself. But by like presence alone, he's pretty damn high.
Yeah, he is pretty high.
So I think
there's not really a lot to. Yeah, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think he doesn't have the staying power as like Chernobog or Man.
No, God, no. But then I'm just re-looking at who's on that A list, and I'm just like, right, okay, Maleficent and him. Which one would I remember more? I'd remember Maleficent more. But
is Skeleton King B? Let's be fair. He might be.
Yeah, because
his army does all the work for him, and even then, they don't really do a lot.
No.
They kidnap the lass and put her in a jail cell, but then they don't really.
He doesn't really do a lot, though, does he?
No, he doesn't.
I mean, he's bad, don't get me wrong, but he's not. I probably do B at a very lowest, like B. Yeah, I think he's somewhere between A and B.
Yeah. It's like that awkward spot, but if we're comparing what we have in A to who Skeleton King is, he leans more towards B, but he has the potential of being A.
Yeah.
In regards to Disney, I don't think I showed off my newest plush baby. I don't think he did.
Who's a plush baby?
Plush baby.
Who is it?
My older sister was always terrified of the peg-legged bat in Basil the Great Mouse Detective.
Fidget.
Yo.
Little Fidget.
Fidget. I love Fidget. But yeah, again, I'm I'm kind of hyped about our next villain, in fairness. Ratigan.
I would probably say he's probably one of your favourites, to be fair. Like, probably up there for you.
The voice, the song, the sass. The fact that he can go from sass to, like, ferocious animal.
He does kidnap as well. He kidnaps both the dad
he
and
almost
the girl.
takes over the entire monarchy.
Yeah, that's pretty damn high.
Well, almost takes over the entire monarchy and even tries to kill the queen.
Yeah.
Big point. Has an entire
Blackmail.
underground crew of people.
There's blackmail, there's like intent to kill, there's murderous rage.
And has succeeded to get away with it multiple times against Basil.
Yeah, I think he's a solid A tier.
He has to go
solid A tier.
And of course, so long, so soon.
Farewell. And that fun fact I said to you the other day, that was actually used for the voice actor's funeral.
Yeah.
That song that he sings in Basil, which
Beautiful.
I find amazing. Absolutely perfect.
Single best way to go out. Yeah, I see. Corby's put the plush baby in general banter in the Discord server.
Oh, I want to see. Where be the baby? Where be the baby? Where is general banter?
Speaking of which, to you guys in the stream right now, in case you wanted to, you can join the Discord server today. Type either !social in chat, or just check out the panels down below. Or if you're watching this on YouTube later, you can just have a look in the description, and all the links are there. And there you go.
Tidy. Why is my... Okay. Oh, Angel! I have an angel too. She's cute.
Hey, Pink Stitch is
so
best
cute.
Stitch.
But original Stitch is like the main Stitch, but Angel is pretty sweet.
But there you go.
Good old Stitch.
Right, now we're getting to some proper Disney movies. The Dogs from Oliver and Company.
No, again, this is a movie I wasn't...
I said these guys were going to be higher than the Siamese twins, and I'm going to put them in C tier. My reason for this, almost killing Dodger in that whilst they were driving at fast speeds in a car, mind you, at multiple times threatened pretty much every single member of the main character squad. Almost got away with killing both main dog and main cat. I think they're pretty high. They're much higher than Siamese twins.
I mean, by that logic, that seems fair. Like I said, Oliver and Company is a movie I'm not that familiar with.
But there was a problem. Everyone on C tier so far, pretty darn good. I don't think the Dogs have as much staying power as, let's say, the Queen of Hearts or Captain Hook.
Well, you could put him at the same level as the guy from Fox and the Hound, with that intent to almost kill. You know, because he almost killed Todd as well.
I think he's also on the same tier as Sheriff of Nottingham, because they're only doing what their masters told them to do, right?
Yeah.
They're malicious, but they're malicious because they were trained that way, and that's what they're told to do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they wanted to eat Oliver, don't forget. Yes. But I still don't think... Yeah, but they would... Yes, they wanted to eat Oliver, but they've been trained this whole time to be bad, and then told to do bad things. So I think... To that extent, the Dogs are in D, but then the Dog's master from Oliver and Company is also D. Borderline E... No, you know what? He's E. Because he does fucking nothing, apart from, like, throw around Fagin every so often, and that's it.
Yeah, that's quite true.
He just wants money. He kidnaps a child. Yes.
Is he on Edgar level then? Almost.
fuck's sake. Is he... He can't be... Okay,
no,
with
he's
the dogs.
slightly better.
He's with the dogs. He cannot be on the same level as Edgar. Because for one, he kidnaps a child. For two, he actually managed it. Unlike Edgar, where it's like, I'm going to take these cats away. Where are the cats? Yeah.
That's it.
And he did throw Oliver out the car. You got a very good point. He
Oh
threw
god,
a kitty.
but this next Ursula, we've taken a massive jump from Oliver and Company
Wow.
to Ursula. You're telling me that flipping there's been no other villains from Oliver and Company up to Little Mermaid?
That's
Good
pretty...
God.
I mean,
But then
I think
again,
that was...
when did Oliver and Company come out? That's the main
But yet
thing.
again,
That's
I
the...
think that was the period where we had like Pete's Dragon and we had like Songs of
Right.
the South with
some of the
Zippity-Doo-Dah,
live action
Zippity-Day.
movies. Yeah, I get you. Yeah.
You had like a mini live action binge and then Ursula happened. But Ursula.
Yeah.
When,
I love Ursula.
Now,
I do love Ursula.
if you asked me about Ursula a few years ago, I would put Ursula on a strong B tier with the likes of Evil Queen, Evil Stepmom, etc. But seeing The Little Mermaid with Heather as an adult made me realize how bloody amazing Ursula is as a villain.
She is so good.
She's one of the very best, but I don't think she's S tier. But with that being said, she is incredibly high A tier.
She's a absolutely solidly placed A tier character. Straight up.
The best song out of the entire movie. Gets what she wants, almost wins everything, steals the trident and transforms into a god, and is only killed, and has one of the best horrific deaths.
Oh yeah,
in
that
Disney
was like,
history.
oh, okay, got stabbed in the chest with a ship
With
mast.
with a broken ship mast. It was even worse. Oh. So yeah, I think solid A.
Yeah, solid
Very.
A, but yeah. But then I would, I mean, I know she's A, but I'm just thinking of her overall.
It's
in
a
The
hard
Little
one, isn't
Mermaid.
it? Because I mean, you want to put her in S tier, but
She's just so likable, and it wasn't her fault. She got exiled from the kingdom,
that's it, right?
but then she did have, bad intent. She wants to rule the ocean.
You know what? I've just thought about it, right? She gets what she wants. And she has an awesome final boss fight at the end. Is only
And her
defeated.
boss battle in Kingdom Hearts is good as well. That's good.
I actually think we'll be doing a disservice if we did not put her in S tier.
Yeah, I think we'd have to put Ursula in S.
Ursula has to be S. Because we're also bearing in mind, you're putting Ursula on the same tier as people like Maleficent and Radigan, where they have character, but they didn't manage to go all the way. Ursula got all the way.
She did. She was just unfortunate about. She was just too focused on Ariel, trying to get rid of Ariel at the end.
She actually won until the end.
Yeah, she did.
So she has to be S. There's no
and it
other
wasn't
rule.
by a stupid reason either. It was just unfortunate that she did not see Eric out the corner of her eye.
That's it. That's absolutely it. So, Ursula, S tier, godlike villain of this moment in time. Wow. I dislike the next guy too. Percival has a proper evil guy. She goes S tier on sheer basis of if the snake from Jungle Book shares her rank at A. Nah, fam. You got a point.
Yeah, that is very true.
A point. Now we got fucking bird trapper guy from Rescuers Down Under.
Percival, as Corky says, Percival. Oh,
Percival.
McLeach, that's his name, McLeach.
McLeach, that's it.
Percival
I'm gonna say
McLeach,
he might actually be Edgar tier.
I mean, he does.
But doesn't he smack the boy?
I think he does.
Because if he smacks for boy, that's...
Yes, D. At least D.
That's D tier, yeah.
Yeah, D. I would, yeah. I think that's fair for him.
Ah, there you go. His full name, Percival C. McLeach, yeah.
Yeah, plus
what does the C stand for? A word I'm not going to say on Twitch. Yeah, I just think, solid D, right? Like, he captures the eagle, only to be followed by 3 mice, and a child.
Yeah. Yeah.
So...
next one. Nobody tops tier list like Gaston.
Okay.
Now, I love Gaston.
Gaston may have to have one of the single best songs in Disney history.
Oh, easily.
A lad, a ladies' man, could literally get any woman he wants, but only wants one. And it's for one woman he can never have.
Yes, because she's not
beyond.
Interested in him, but he doesn't take no for an answer.
Exactly, right?
Ultimate.
And technically, although his battle with the beast was quite heated, he only lost due to his own greed, not because of Beast. Because he did get a successful stab on Beast.
He did indeed.
One of the best songs, but not the best.
No, it's a good song. It's like, you know, when you go to a club and you have the Killers on, like Mr. Brightside. It's one of those songs everybody joins in on that you all know the words, the lyrics to. It's one of those hype songs.
Plus, are we saying that we're gonna rate the Gaston song over the first song of the film, where you have Bonjour?
Oh yeah, we know how much you love that song.
Bonjour guy is best guy. If he was on the main character tier list, he'd be S+.
I think I would probably comfortably put Gaston on the B tier. I think he's very likable, but you know, he's like Evil Queen in a way where.
Well, the thing is, surely he's got to be A tier. He drew blood on one of the main characters and almost won.
Yeah.
And he incited a riot, which almost succeeded.
Yeah, I was thinking A. I was going through the motions in my head of what he's actually done and like comparing him with the people that I'm seeing on the different tiers. So I'm like, I would probably think A. Yeah.
And plus, that chest hair in that picture, God. Woof.
He has biceps to spare, you know.
And his chest is now covered with hair. So good.
He is.
So
just
Gaston
really, really
should
good.
be high for likability in his song, but villain intent is very low. Got a point, actually. It's got a point.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, see, because it's like. But then again, I think he's just iconic. That's what it is. Although I know Maleficent's iconic and everyone is iconic in their own way to different people. Sure. But I'm just thinking overall, like, he is quite high on the list.
I agree.
Right, so he did draw blood. He shot him with an arrow. Yeah, he's very, it's what I want and I don't care who I've got to kill to get it kind of thing.
Yeah, like, can you imagine if Gaston had a full "I've lost it" moment and actually like killed Belle's dad out of sheer greed, he'd be S, hands down.
Yeah, I mean, in the live action film, he takes more of a stab at Maurice. Like, he actually ties him up to a tree and leaves him there. Yeah, and it's just like, right? If you're telling me I can't have your daughter, I don't care. You're just going to be stuck there. I don't care.
Yeah, like
I will have Belle come hell or high water. Like,
Yeah, live action Gaston will probably be like high A, borderline S. But
I would probably put him on the S, to be fair.
But
that push.
OG Beauty and the Beast Gaston, solid A.
Yes.
Absolutely solid A. Now, ladies and gentlemen, the hardest one thus far.
The boy.
The actual boy.
My most favorite Disney villain ever. He trumps everybody.
And,
in my opinion, everybody.
And the man who became the original man who became God before Hercules. Put that in mind. He gained godlike powers before Hercules. Damn.
He's just an S tier.
The look,
but then I'm biased.
the sidekick, the environment. I mean,
he is S tier.
He's got to be S
tier.
I'm
not even putting it up for debate. He is S tier purely because he's a sorcerer for one. He's one of the best. He is just one of the best. I don't even care. He can hypnotize, and he actually gets what he wants. Although I will say it is dumb in that he could have ended it a lot sooner had he just been a bit more tactile up there.
Sure.
A bit more thoughtful with the whole, because he could have just asked the Sultan.
That's like a tiny minus, right? It was like
yeah, that is it. No, yeah, don't get me wrong. I'm not slating him whatsoever. You know, he is S for me. But yeah, he could have been a lot more tactful in the way he done things. Like, there was no need to get the lamp. Why does he need a genie when he has the powers to just take over there and then?
And I did like what Killer said. He got all the power in the world, but didn't know about the imprisoning thing. But not his fault.
No, it is not his fault. He just got tricked by Aladdin. Aladdin was just very clever with his words.
That's it.
Made him believe that, he could be the most powerful being in the world if he just become a genie. Didn't have a clue, didn't know.
Aladdin just played his game. That's it.
Yes,
he was only defeated when his own games was used against him. That's it. Yeah. And yeah, I think that just sums it up. Jafar has to be S tier.
That's all she wrote. The end.
Yeah,
Jafar S tier. That's it. We can all go home now. It's all good.
Okay,
my boy is top tier S.
Yeah, there you go. No debating. Now, I had a heated argument with this on Discord the other day.
Okay.
The hyenas from Lion King. I was going to rate them half decently, mainly because of Whoopi Goldberg and Ed.
Good old Ed.
Ed is an actual role model and a bloody great character. The hyenas themselves are great.
They're just a great group, to be fair, and you got so many personalities in there, and it's just so good.
They also played a fundamental part in You Could Be a Big Pig Too, which is one of my favourite bits in The Lion King.
I mean, technically, at the end of the film, when Scar reaches his demise, they technically eat him, don't they? So
that's it.
They did murder. So
yeah, Bonsai, Shenzi, and Ed. Thank you.
That's the one.
They're dumb but absolutely lovable. Exactly. They were tasked by tasked by...
Say, crisscross of movies there, is there? Got Lion King Aladdin crossover.
So they were tasked basically to do everything by Scar, but when Scar was at his lowest, they took advantage and took over Scar and ate him.
Yes, they did. So that there is like, whoa, okay, don't mess with these guys, you know?
Does that mean the hyenas...
on the master.
Can the hyenas be B tier?
I think that's fair. I think that is a fair assumption. But
entertaining. They actually do quite a bit. And they are a fundamental part of the death of Jafar.
The death of Scar, you mean? You got Jafar on the brain.
Yeah, exactly right. Ed's laugh before they killed Scar. You know you're messed up when you heard Ed laugh that sinisterly.
Oh yeah.
Done. I think B.
I think B
solid
is
B.
Solid B. I think that's fine.
Not quite A.
No.
But solid B.
No, I definitely wouldn't say A. I think B is a fair.
Now Scar, okay. Hyenas.
No, hang on. Scar has got to be up in the S tier. I'm sorry.
Really?
I'm sorry. Scar is one of those. I'm not being funny. He killed off his brother. What I've seen recently, I don't know. Honestly, S tier. He kills his brother. He tries to kill off his nephew. No luck. Tries to even kill him at the end. Flipping, he has a whole hyena army, like to, help take over the Pride Lands. He does take over the Pride Lands, which he does succeed in.
And then causes
only because Simba ran away.
Drought, malnutrition, basically becomes a dictator.
Yeah.
I think you're right.
He is. He's, and I don't know if you've seen that video, that's what I was getting at, where, like, kills Mufasa. But then, like, he's shown with, like, a skull at the end where he has Zazu stuck in a cage. And they were saying that skull head was Mufasa's head.
I saw that the other day, and I'm like, oh my god,
and saying that lions can kill, and eat other lions. So it's like, tells me that he probably ended up eating Mufasa, eating his own brother, if that's the case. And like you said, one of the best Disney villain songs in history.
True.
It is one of the best songs. Prepared. So he has to be S tier. I would not put him any lower. Never in a million years. He is S tier.
You're right. You're right.
I mean, and again, when we get to him, he's going to be S tier as well. But
it's true. He's got to be S tier.
When we get to him, he's S tier. But killing off family, that's bad.
You're not wrong.
Kill people's bad enough, but to kill your own family members, that's just no. Mm-mm.
One of the very best. Yeah, definitely. Right.
Yeah.
What's his face from Pocahontas?
Oh, Governor Ratcliffe. Okay.
That's it. Now, I will say, Radcliffe has a very strong position for two main reasons. Well, mostly one reason. The song My Land. Bloody track.
It is a little bop. And where he does Savages at the end. Savages is a bop.
That song is quite good. Dig and dig and diggity dig and dig and dig.
And you got what's his name?
Money. It's so lovely. It's so good.
It is funny.
It's so good, but is it good enough?
Nah, see,
to
he's
beat
like
the hyenas.
He does shoot Pocahontas' dad. Oh no, he tries to shoot his dad, but ends up shooting John Smith.
But doesn't get a confirmed kill.
I would put him C.
He is such a C, right?
I think he's a C.
Memorable, great songs.
Yeah. He is on a Captain Hook level for me.
A bit of a piss ass, if you're honest.
Yeah. But
and he had a cute doggo.
Oh yeah, a cute doggo. Percy,
doggo
good boy. Even though he's not a good boy, he's a boy.
He became a good boy by the end of the movie.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he did
with Miko, didn't he?
Yeah, he tried to kill the chief but didn't succeed, so that's why he can't get any higher than where he is.
No. I
think C is the perfect place for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, here we go. Motive, genocide. Acts, arson, murder, attempted genocide, blackmail, and abusive adopted father.
This will be the Frollo.
Now.
The boy. Your boy.
One of the best songs, not just in Hunchback and Notre Dame, but in Disney history. A religious man that actively killed a woman, tried to kill a child, killed a whole family whilst they were in a burning house, excommunicated soldiers that were not listening to his ideals, basically wanted to rape and then murder a erotic dancer.
Esmeralda.
Almost succeeded in killing Esmeralda. Then also indoctrinated and imprisoned a disabled man.
He is S tier.
Do I need to say anything else?
There's nothing else you could say but S tier.
He is just simply godlike. He is the only human that does not gain magical power that has borderline just as much power as Jafar without needing magic, right?
But then again, like, I mean, I don't think Jafar is as sinister. He's nowhere near as sinister as Frollo.
Oh, no. And then the voice, the songs, and everything. It's just... God.
He's just so good.
He's stupid good.
If you had to think villain, Frollo would come to mind, because he is the one who's the most realistic out of everybody. Yeah. That could be a real person. He could be legit a real person.
Yeah.
Out there.
Legit. Absolutely. S tier, hands down.
He is.
Not moving. Absolute god. Pain and Panic.
Yeah. They are comedic. They're comedic more than anything.
I do like him for their comedic value.
Yes.
But
they're not...
And they successfully kidnap a baby and almost make a god baby mortal.
But they have no sort of... They're not as malicious as, say... I'm thinking more D or E for them. I think...
I think more
they're not
D.
Higher than D.
They did more than Edgar.
Yeah, they did more than Edgar. But then... I'd probably put them on the same levels as probably the dogs and that. Possibly.
I agree. I think that's just a very solid place. They're entertaining, but they're entertaining, great meme potential.
And can I say Hercules is one of the best Disney movies and the most underrated Disney movie, I will add. You never hardly hear of Hercules or anywhere that does Hercules merch hardly anymore.
And I mean...
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, they end up buying Herc merch.
The fact I haven't got my Herc action figure yet saddens me.
Hey, where is my Herculade bottle that I could just have?
I want the shoes. Oh my god, that bottle. I'm sure somebody was doing one on Etsy a little while ago, and I was like, oh, I must have.
So, guys, a little bit of a close me and you microphone moment for just one moment. Who here wants me, maybe if joined by Heather, to do a playthrough from beginning to end of Hercules on PlayStation 1? Just so we can listen to Herculade. And because I bloody and that game is just fan-friggin-tastic. Maybe we'll do a straw poll on the Discord. If that's popular enough, we will do a weekend stream of just running through Hercules on PS1. We will rock that shit. Oh my god! I mean,
it's Hercules.
It needs to be done,
fault
right?
Hercules.
It needs to be done. Hercules on PS1. Great games, great villains, great fun. You know what was terrible though? This centaur guy.
Oh,
what did he even do?
Yeah, he's not really much of a threat. I think
he annoyed Meg.
Just wouldn't leave her alone.
Yeah, he was
one of those typical. He's one of those typical guys that just pops up to you on like Facebook or whatever it is, and just like, hey, how are you? I will
say though, his chin game was really strong. He has a huge ass chin.
He is nothing special, as Killer said. He's literally not really that memorable.
He's got to be E tier because at least he has a fight. And at least he punches Hercules. That's it.
Yeah, he punched, that's it. If we're going to go back to Ring Warriors.
He got no character though. Punch. Yeah. I want to keep in mythology, this dude is who ultimately killed Hercules, I know, right? But this one, no. I own a baby Pegasus plush, but it's still of a mother's.
Oh, me too! I own one too. He cute.
The Herculade plastic cup thing did actually exist as legit merch that could be bought, but it was super rare.
I need it. The fact that it has a H on there, I mean, need I say more?
Yeah, we need our Herculade.
It'll stand for me, you know? It'll be like, this cup.
I mean, he does put the Glad in Gladiator. Hercules.
He is like up there for Disney princess for me, even though he's not even a prince.
We're not doing a prince list.
No.
We are now on possibly one of the best non-speaking villains and creatures in Disney.
They are quite cool.
For Hydra.
They have a badass look to them.
Yeah, badass look. You chop off one head, 3 more show up. Great boss fight in PS1.
Quite invincible, would you say? Quite invincible for a villain.
The only
like
way
you said,
Herc
you chop
won.
off their head, another one grows back. So
the thing is, as well, they technically won because they did eat Herc, but Herc just literally slashed his way out.
Their digestive system isn't that great then.
So is the Hydra C tier?
I think that's fair.
Because they do way more than Pain and Panic.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. They're like, they deal more damage from Pain and Panic, but they are not nearly as charismatic as the hyenas from Lion King.
Oh no, well they're just like a basic like monster, really, isn't they?
That's it, right? That is it. Not special enough to be anything higher. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, definitely not.
That's it. The Titans from Hercules.
Now they
had one funny moment when they were going in the wrong direction.
They are very basic, though. They're very basic. Like, there's nothing. They're grand, yes, because they're Titans, but
they do nothing.
That's literally it.
Well, I say they do nothing. Well, this is a problem. Individually, they did nothing. As a team, they what? Put Zeus in a big cocoon thing.
Yeah,
that's really
as Killer said, C would probably be a fair place to put them, like the average. Sure. Because they're not really that much different from the Hydra.
Yeah.
Think of it. Not really that much different.
And they fight gods.
Exactly.
Right? Hydra fought a Hercules who was pretty much mortal apart from his godlike strength. The Titans were actually fighting gods.
Yeah.
So we have a point. I think C is solid. I won't commit. But this is weird. The Titans are there. The Cyclops guy, who is like, Hercules, come and face me.
Oh yeah, him.
I have to admit, great moment when he just like sees Hercules in front of him and just flicks him away.
That is quite a funny one. Yeah,
but
funny bit.
Is defeated by a completely mortal Hercules.
I would just I put him D just for that like expectation of him to actually have a decent death, but then didn't.
I know, right?
Like they're not to me. They're not as on a Hydra level because Hydra level's quite badass.
He's
Titans
literally just
badass.
Yeah, he's literally just
Cyclops.
He's literally just a sweaty fat man. That's it.
Or maybe even E, willing to put him on the same level as Narcissus.
Well, he kicks a few buildings, and that's pretty much it. And as a Titan who can fight gods, that's pretty bad. Yeah, I think he sits. Not... You know what? I think he does sit on Fantasia Zeus tier.
Yeah. If you're comparing those two, then yeah.
He is just a big, fat, Titan-sized Edgar.
That is it. And the difference between him and, say, the giant from Jack and the Beanstalk. Jack and the Beanstalk giant wasn't really that maliciously intent. He was just trying to live his life.
That's it.
And then people annoyed him, so
there you go.
I wouldn't say. I'd put him just above him, but not on the same level as, like, Pain and Panic, where they succeed.
Totally.
Kidnapping a kid,
But now, this is actually a hard one. Hades.
Oh, no, Hades is ass.
He's got to be, right?
Hades
Sass. Like, but like one of a perfect voice for him. Like an evil accountant.
He's funny. He is funny.
Funny from top to bottom.
Hysterical.
Almost got exactly what he wanted, like Ursula and Jafar before him.
He's the god of the underworld.
Yeah, legit god. James motherfucking Woods.
Like the devil is up there, and he's just like evil and just evil incarnate.
Yeah.
You know, a god that is evil is like next to him in evilness as well. That's like at the top.
That's it, right? That's got to be it. Actually got to be it. So I think we can agree.
There's
Hades,
nothing else to say. Hades is S tier.
God of the Underworld, absolute god of a character, S tier he goes.
Yeah, completely.
Perfect. Then we get...
Oh, now... Oh.
Is he worse than Edgar?
No, he's not worse than Edgar. He's definitely not worse than Edgar.
He actually can't be, in fairness. But it is none other than we completely forgot he was there.
Now, I would put him between B and C. Honestly, I would. Like, maybe even C as an average guy. I mean, don't try to... He is... Whoever thinks he is one of the best, I mean, you have your reasons for him, obviously, but I'm just like... He's not memorable whatsoever. I'm just like...
Absolute blow-over villain.
The problem is they never focused on him a lot. I know they talked about him. It was like, oh, Shan Yu, and oh, he's the... Oh.
That's it.
You know.
Everything that happened to him happened off screen. Apart from an avalanche falling on him and him being blasted away by fireworks. So when he loses, he's on camera. When he wins, he's not.
The thing is, he only got good when it came to the end, when he was with the Emperor.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, that's when he got... You're thinking, oh, right, this is Shan Yu. Okay, this is who he is. Fine, no worries.
Yeah.
And his death was just funny. It was quite a funny death, to be honest.
Even at that point, he had the Emperor literally in the palm of his hands, and he just wanted the Emperor to bow to him. Didn't even want power. He wanted that most powerful man in China to bow to him. That's it.
Yeah.
See.
He's nothing spectacular. Nothing at all.
I'm borderline thinking of putting him in D, because I'm thinking, like, it's putting Captain Hook to shame.
No, but then again, Captain Hook was well known in the seas in Neverland, like as this ruthless pirate.
Yeah,
it's the same. Shan Yu is well known in China to be, you know, a terror. So
you got logic there.
Comfortably put him at C.
I agree.
Comfortably.
I'll agree with that. I'll agree. Sabor.
Now, this goes back to the whole leopard thing doing leopard things, you know? Leopard
but
doing
actually
leopard
had...
things.
Okay, two major things, though. Pretty darn great fight against Tarzan, and actually draws blood on Tarzan.
Yeah. But again, he's just a basic villain. Like, I would put him either C or D myself.
He's pretty... I think he's Shan Yu
Average.
level, right?
Yeah, because they're all terrified of Sabor. Again, it's the same thing.
Yeah.
Where, it's like word of mouth.
Yeah, like Shan Yu's C because he's notorious, right? Sabor, you know what? Sabor has to be C. Because although he's not like as god tier as some of the others, he killed Tarzan's parents.
Yes, he did.
Don't forget that. Actually has a confirmed kill on 2 characters, but Tarzan's parents were only
stressed me out
beginning.
Watching him, like when Carla went to get the baby. Actually stressed me out. That scene was like, oh, okay.
He is quite terrifying with how menacing he can be as a vicious animal. But to that being said, he is very similar to Hydra to that extent.
Yes.
So C he's solid C.
C.
If he had like charisma on the scale of a hyenas, maybe he'd be B, but he is just C.
Yeah.
Solid.
Definitely.
Clayton, however, wow.
No. I do
Not
like
S.
Clayton. He, to me, is on probably...
He does confirm kills Gorilla Dad. Remember that?
Yeah. I think it has to be A for Clayton. I think
Such a strong A.
He's very similar to a Gaston, to be fair. He has the same sort of, I don't know, vibe about him.
Sure.
Like Gaston. He does land a kill with Kerchak. And he has one of the worst villain deaths. One of the worst.
Oh, it's so vicious.
The
Mm.
The fact that you could see his shadow hanging in the background when he actually died was like,
No.
oh god, okay.
God.
Wow, that's dark. But yes, definite A for Clayton.
Such a
He's a
strong
fun
A.
character. He is a fun character.
Definitely.
And it's Brian Blessed who
Yeah.
voices him.
That's
you know,
it.
that's just a solid A.
More
instantly.
pluses. Yeah. Solid A. Clayton, you're
Clayton,
doing
A
great.
grade. Definite A grade.
Now, this Mother Hubbard's from, I think, like, Fantasia
Fantasia
2000.
2000, we said, wasn't it? Now,
Yeah.
I've not seen Fantasia 2000 yet, so I can't really
I'm the same.
say.
Can't judge.
It'd probably be the next one as well, because the next one is Fantasia 2000. I think it's that hawk.
Yeah.
That firehawk thing. I've not seen it again, so I can't really
Same here.
comment.
Yeah. I can't
Oh,
comment
it's like
either.
apologies for people that actually have seen Fantasia 2000. Like I generally, we need to sit down and watch it.
Yeah,
definitely,
it's on our list.
So
It's on our list, definitely. Now, who remembers crappy CGI movie Dinosaur?
I've never seen it, so I can't comment. But I've heard
Now,
it's not that great.
It's pretty terrible, but because of that, T-Rex, like, it's not an actual T-Rex because it's not. That's not the dinosaur he is in the film. I think he's a Grenosaurus, like one of the top predators, but not T-Rex level. He gets I believe, if I remember correctly, whilst the main squad of dinosaurs are running, this dino is chasing them, and only chasing them because he's like, ooh, free food for me. And I think he does get a confirmed kill on some of the slackers at the back of the pack, if I remember. But saying that, he's probably on the same level as Hydra and Sabor.
Okay.
Because he's vicious, his presence is menacing, and he plays a vital role in the guys running away and getting to their safe haven as fast as possible.
Okay.
But that's it. He has, like, no personality. He is just, dinosaur. That's it.
I do dinosaur things.
He does dinosaur things.
There's a theme throughout this whole
He's just doing his thing.
Things doing things. That's what it is.
This next prick, however, so for those who haven't seen the movie, this is the character that is one of the guys leading the pack towards he's leading the migration pack, right? And he's a dick. He doesn't give a crap about anyone that's at the back. He doesn't give a crap about giving the people that have been the older dinosaurs or the younger dinosaurs water first. He wants them for water first. He's the leader. What he says goes. Screw all the other dinosaurs. Yet he's the leader of an entire migration pack. And he's a dick. But that's the only reason why he's a villain. He's a dick.
Okay.
So because of that, he is ringmaster tier of dick. Because at least he does something. He's not like Edgar, where he's a bloody arsehole and is stupid as all hell.
Goes back to Edgar.
But trust me, he leads a pack of dinosaurs potentially to their doom at one point until main MC dinosaur comes along and says, no, he's wrong, follow me instead, and they do. He's a dick. Yeah, he did attack main dinosaur guy too, yeah. But he did that because he's a dick. Dickosaur. That's all he is.
Fair. Like I said, I can't comment on it. I can't comment because I've not seen it. So.
See, at least. I mean, he does... he attacks a main character. He does... Wait a minute. He does butt away a really tiny young dinosaur dude who was just trying to get water because he wanted water first, and he scared the kids away because he wanted the water himself. So you know what? Yeah, see. Because he's that much of a dick. Shit movie. dick villain. But yeah, there you go. C. Has to be, right?
There we go.
Now, Yzma, Emperor's New Groove.
Oh,
Madam Mim tier, surely.
Yeah. I would say, but then she's just a female Jafar.
But
she's just female Jafar.
So
she's in the exact same position.
S tier?
Well, it is. I will agree, Craig. It's one of the best Disney movies.
Hell yeah.
Very underrated again as well. Well, she poisons the Emperor. Tries to poison, which fails. Turns him into a llama.
But does take over the place as soon as he's gone.
Yeah, she does succeed in what she does. You got to think along the. She is funny
moments from beginning to end.
She's like a mixture of like Jafar, Scar, and Hades.
But I think the thing with Yzma's A, because she would not be nearly as entertaining without Kronk. If this was Yzma and Kronk, S.
Yes,
hands
I think Kronk sort of helps make her become an A.
That's it, right? So
she is, yeah. I would say A.
Solid A, because without Kronk, she can't be S.
Yeah.
Even with the sequel in mind, which we're not going to use as a factor in this, because this is Emperor's New Groove Yzma, not Kronk's New Groove Yzma. A. Yeah. So strong, amazing villain, amazing film.
Strong A. Definite strong A.
Brilliant. Now we have the captain from Atlantis.
Atlantis. Rourke.
He's actually pretty strong, because he brings guns into Atlantis. Is kind of like actually doesn't reveal his evil intent until the final third of the film. So he's sneakily good guy until then.
Similar levels to Ratcliffe, where he finds a new land, wants to take over, but finds a source. He just wants to make money.
Yeah, I think though where Ratcliffe wanted to do the same things, but Ratcliffe, as soon as the Native Americans showed up, he's like, "Savages, get the guns, defend our territory." With him, he tried the diplomatic approach first, and when it didn't work, then showed the guns.
Yeah, but like you said, Corky's there going, he was willing to let everyone in Atlantis die.
Yeah.
Which is, and
that's
he did not.
Right? He wanted to kill off an entire mythological nation.
I think he lands somewhere between B and C. For me, he does. I think he's not quite high enough to be B. Because of personality wise, like if you compare personality to say Madame Medusa and him, they're on completely different levels. Madame Medusa's more entertaining, whereas Rourke is more standard.
Yeah.
Like he's just general lad. Yeah. General guy that just wants to make money and
sure.
So I think a stern C for him is fine. I think that's fair for him.
Yeah, he doesn't have the stopping power as let's say Evil Stepmom or Cruella de Vil.
No. He's not as memorable as those villains. If we're going, I think that's where he loses out though.
That's it, because Atlantis in itself, the whole thing that when you think Atlantis, you think Milo, the journey, and the main character crew, but not Rourke on his own.
Yeah.
Again, he's pushed to greater heights because of the supporting cast. He on his own cannot carry the movie. Yeah. By any means.
No.
Better than Captain Hook, though? You got a point, actually.
Yeah. I'm just going by how, memorability. I remember Captain Hook more than I would him. But then that's because Captain Hook has been pushed into everyone's faces
got
a bit
point.
More.
You got a point.
He is in the main Disney villain lineup, whereas obviously Rourke isn't.
I think he's in C, but in fairness, that's a pretty... He's pretty mid to high level C.
Yeah.
But he's not going B anytime soon.
No, I don't think B. I think B is too good of a grade for him.
Like, there's a big jump between C and B, and you really need to push it to get to that, you know?
Yeah.
And then we have Gontu from Lilo and Stitch. He's pretty D.
Yeah, like, I'm not really as familiar with Lilo and Stitch, as Lilo and Stitch isn't one of my favourite movies.
Actually, I'm just thinking about it. Gontu might actually be E.
Right.
Because he's not in the film for that long. He doesn't do a lot directly. He controls, like, early on, he controls the battalion of troops to chase Stitch who fail. He threatens Stitch when he's in his, like, containment cell.
Yeah.
He does catch Stitch in the very... No, he doesn't even. No, he does. He catches Stitch in the later end. No, he catches Lilo. He doesn't even catch Stitch. He catches Lilo and thinks it's Stitch. So you can't even say he's a child kidnapper because he didn't mean it. He just used it as leverage.
Yeah.
But he's
very basic to me. He's always basic.
I think with Gontu, he's way more entertaining in the TV series than he was in the movies.
But like you said, we're just basing it off the movie, so
I think
it's
Gontu,
movie Gontu.
I think movie Gontu is Edgar Tier.
Okay.
He is there. Gontu was entertaining, but he's not legendary. He's a main hands-on villain, but there's someone above him that gives him orders. Exactly. He caught them both. Oh yeah, he did catch both of them, but Stitch like weaned his way out. No, you're right. But does that make him better? No. If that's the case, then he's actually the same tier as the trapper from Rescuers Down Under, because he got his game. He just lost it.
Fair.
So no, chat, you've got a very good point. Next we have the coronavirus.
I mean, if coronavirus was a person or a thing, the spider psycho, as they call him.
Now
I can't remember his name, but I'm just going to call him Spider Psycho because that's what Morph calls him. It's Treasure Planet now we're on.
One of my favourite, most underrated movies of all time.
Oh, definitely. Treasure Planet is such a good film.
Such a great film. Love it. He's a great character, great villain. He does, because of him, there is the death of one of the characters.
Oh yeah, the general, innit? Yeah.
He gets a kill.
So he has got a kill count.
I thought this guy was from Osmosis Joe.
To be fair, he has a Thrax look about him.
He's got the look, but Thrax is Thrax may actually be S tier. In fairness, if you were doing
Thrax
that.
is one of my favourite non-Disney villain boys.
Yeah,
favourite,
totally.
Easy. I love Thrax. But
I made Craig watch this also. Great. Spider Psycho was his name. What are you on about?
But yeah, we're just gonna convince ourselves that it is Spider Psycho.
He gets a confirmed. So this is the thing. He gets a confirmed.
He does get it confirmed,
but he is not nearly as charismatic as Long John Silver.
No, but if we're gonna put him on a tier, he's probably gonna be. I would probably compare him to, like, he has a Hydra look from Hercules about him. Yeah. So like he has like a menacing, but he's not. He's threatening.
I think it's got to be a C, right? Because he's not...
I think he is cool. I'd say C. Either a C or a D would be fine, but I think C because he is just a Disney Thrax. That's what I'm going to put it down to. The look of him is Disney Thrax, and that to me is Thrax is one of my favorites. So
that's it.
I put him C.
But with that being said, Long John Silver from Treasure Planet, if he's C, Long John has to be B.
Yeah,
Long John becomes best dad. Jim Hawkins.
Yeah, but he's more like anti-hero then, if that's the case, because he does become good. He's sort of good. he's more anti-hero than villain.
He's like pseudo-villain. He's like...
Whereas, because we are talking villains here, people who do quite bad things.
That's it.
He's not as high as Spider Psycho, if that's the case.
And he doesn't have a confirmed kill.
No, he doesn't. He is just like a stepdad to Jim. And he's like anti-hero. Yes, he is on the bad side, but he's more good than Spider Psycho.
Does that make him D?
Then you've got to compare him to everyone on D. Like, he does not abuse, like, and lock children in cages like Stromboli. He doesn't do that. He's got to be E.
But he's kind of like Oliver and Company bad guy, where he has... It was his... Yeah, he does order people round and has an like, the entire crew is basically his. And they only did bad because of his orders, so he has power on that level. But he himself...
Yeah, but Sykes is still a bad guy. Like, yeah, I know Long John is a bad guy at the start, but I think he's more anti-hero. I would put him at E myself, because he's not as... He's between D and E for me. I wouldn't say a strict D, I would say more E.
Sure.
That would be me. Because he's not, like... No, he's not. I wouldn't put him on that level. I would put him on E.
Are we saying Long John Silver could potentially be F? Because he's too much of an anti-hero?
I would say. He tries to be bad, but he's not... No, like, I think E. He's not F.
Like, the most villainous thing that he does in Treasure Planet is that he... Like, let's put it this way. The most villainous thing he visually does in Treasure Planet is shoot up Jim's mum's restaurant, and that's it.
Yeah, it's that he's got to be, I think, E. He's not D. He's not D.
Yeah, because he dabbles in evil things, but thanks to Jim, he doesn't go full evil.
Yeah. But I say, he does turn out good in the end. I know, he is more anti-hero, if anything.
Yeah. I think we're right, yeah. It has to be E.
He does dabble, but then he was probably doing that anyway. No, he was. Jim helped turn him good. I think if he hadn't met Jim, he would have still been on his villainous path. Because since he met Jim helped to turn him good throughout the movie. Yeah. He became anti-hero because he took a liking to Jim.
Sure.
So, yeah, I think E is probably a decent place to put him.
Yeah, solid shout.
Yeah, he's not more evil than Spider Psycho. This is a villain list. He's not full villain.
In comparison to Spider Psycho, you got a very good point.
Yeah.
Now, this is the hard one because I've never seen Brother Bear all the way through.
Neither have I. I haven't actually seen it full stop. Brother Bear.
Are we willing to put this guy in the not seen this Disney movie section? Because, I can't put enough into it because I've just not seen it.
Yeah. Now, I've seen this next one, Home on the Range.
Yeah, Home on the Range.
Now, have you seen it?
No. So this is all
you haven't seen it. Basically, this is a guy who he wants to own every piece of land in this one little country area.
Right.
He's gone to auctions and he's impersonated a guy to get hold of the land.
Right.
And there's this one little place called Patch of Heaven, it's called, where 3 cows are on.
Okay.
And they're all part of this farm. And the farm's going to be sold off. And they don't want the farm to be sold off. So they end up going on this journey just to try and, to try and, just stop this guy from buying the farm. So it's theirs. Because if he buys the farm, he owns everything. And he's just turning it into profitable things. So, but he does have the ability that when he yodels, he can, put people under their control. So think Jafar, where he can hypnotize people with his yodel.
So he has low-level hypnosis.
Yeah. And he has 2 or 3 nephews, I think, that are just so dumb. And they're comical. They are quite good. So, and there's a horse in it that is voiced by Chris Rock. I think it is. That he's the horse in it.
Now,
yeah.
I've never seen Home on the Range, but this just makes me want to watch The Barnyard. And The Barnyard I love The Barnyard. It's friggin' godlike movie, and I don't care what anyone else says. Friggin' Barnyard, mate. But the sounds of
going
things...
by that, he's not that high. I wouldn't rate him that high.
D?
I would say... Yeah, maybe E. Because he's not that great as a villain. All he is, he's just a businessman. He wants to own a lot of land. That is his whole objective.
Yeah, and I mean, yodeling to make cows listen to you. Is that a power?
That's
really?
Hypnosis by yodeling, exactly. It's
yeah,
the second he yodels,
take your clothes off.
If we're going by twisted logic, then
There you go. By the way, at some point in the future on the Discord server, if anyone's interested, we will have to do a family cinema session and all watch Twisted together.
I'm so happy I got you into that.
Because I think we need to do a big family get-together on Discord for everyone. Because it's one of the best performances ever on stage. And for those who don't know, think of it as the story of Aladdin from the perspective of Jafar, but Jafar's the good guy. And Aladdin's a complete arsehole. Jasmine is just a completely entitled princess. And the Sultan, just most hilarious character.
No, the most hilarious character is Prince Ahmed.
Prince Ahmed. Oh, tiger fucker. Oh, God.
It's just amazing.
We will do that on Discord. If anyone's interested, keep an eye out. When we do it, it's going to be great, and you guys will enjoy it, I'm sure.
By the Star Kid Productions, but my God, it's one of the best things I've seen. It's great.
We will do it. Right.
So yes, moving on.
So
I would say
from Chicken Little.
Now, Chicken Little, I've not really seen all the way through, so I can't really comment. This is where we're going to be getting to the films I've not really seen properly, so I'm going to be like...
I've seen Chicken Little.
Okay.
And crap film. Hands down. Crap film, crap games, crap everything. This is where Disney just brain farted and had no ideas, and the idea they did have was shit.
Well, this is when Disney went all CGI then, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This is the CGI Disney coming into play.
This is like early CGI Disney before they got good.
Yeah.
This is like Baby's first CGI movie, and it's like, you can't even get on Shrek's level. What are you trying?
Don't compare it to Shrek. That's insulting.
Yeah, but exactly. This is the thing from Corky, right? And I completely agree. They weren't bad guys. They just wanted their baby back, and he got lost on Earth.
Oh.
So they were literally trying to get the baby back. Chicken Little is a terrible movie. Everyone literally bullied a child for something so innocent.
We'll put him at F tier then. That sounds like, to me, if anything, that's just basic.
Yeah, if the aliens from Chicken Little are actually just best parents, they're not being evil.
No, exactly.
Now, okay, in fairness, Meet the Robinsons. Underrated movie. Bloody love it. Bowler Hat Guy is F. He is not evil whatsoever. But
what's his name? Robbie Rotten from Lazy Town. That's what he looks like to me.
Yeah, but the thing is,
we are number
he's
one.
He's not evil, but he's one of the most hilarious characters in the film, and I love him.
Okay.
Oh,
I've not seen that one, so I can't comment.
We might have to do another family movie night on Discord for Meet the Robinsons. It's great. Trust me, it's great. And so the whole trick is, Bowler Hat Guy himself is not evil, because the bowler hat itself, which is the next villain, is evil.
Okay.
It's so what does he do evil then? Bowler hat. But so the bowler hat, basically the whole trick of Meet the Robinsons is that main kid goes into the future and meets the Robinsons, who are a super high-tech family that have revolutionized the world. And they have all these kooky, crazy characters. But the problem is that when they went into the future to visit the future, bowler hat guy who's from the future stole the time machine, went back in the past, and changed the events of the past so that the future is now a bowler hat dystopian future world where everyone is controlled by these bowler hats on their heads and basically run the world like a giant machine. So
he's sort of like... He's got to be E then.
Yeah,
sounds like.
The bowler hat itself was able to go back in time, was able to claim a host, go back in time, change the timeline, and basically take over the world. But was foiled by a very smart child and another child using also another time machine. So, in that logic...
E. I would say for me.
I think he's got to be a solid E, because the thing is, he has to rely if he doesn't have a host, he can only do so much.
Yeah.
So, bowler hat by himself, E, totally. Is the bowler hat like Big Brother level evil? Well, we don't even have... Well, do you mean Brother Bear? Because we don't even have Brother Bear evil guy on the list, because we generally can't... We can't say anything because we haven't seen it enough. This next guy, I have no idea what he's from. No, he's not from Meet the Robinsons. He is just some accountant twat, and I don't like him. He's Steve from accounting. Like, what are you doing?
Now Dr. Facilier.
One of my favourite Disney villains of recent history, but heavily flawed.
Yeah, like, he comes from a movie to me that isn't that great. Like, sure. It's okay, but it's not... It just doesn't hold a patch to say, I don't know, we're comparing it to, say, the greats of the 90s. Anywhere between Little Mermaid and Tarzan. It doesn't sit, like, good for me as a movie, like, to match their level. But Facilier is the best thing about it, hands down.
Okay, here we go. Here's Corky's argument. Facilier is best evil. He crushed Ray. He wanted to sacrifice all the humans in New Orleans to voodoo gods. There is a point, but... Andy has the single best song in the entire Princess and the Frog. I will give him that.
Oh, yeah.
Like, he's got friends on the other side. Fantastic. But...
And so Killer says, can't be S. If the spirits themselves were in this list, they would be S tier. But amazing song, yeah.
Amazing. I mean, you know what? I think Facilier is a very strong B.
But he's... Yeah.
Because...
He's just like a con man, really, isn't he? He's just...
Yeah. He's a con man. He does great on his own merits, but...
But he does have a kill. He does have Ray.
He does have a confirmed kill, but that puts him
Ray
up there.
Was a good boy.
That does put him up there with the hyenas with Scar, though. If you think
no, it doesn't put him S tier. He's not. To me, he's not. He can't be S. He's not an S tier villain.
I don't think he's
not.
S.
No.
And plus, he actively said he cannot. He actively said he cannot get involved with messing about with like the princesses of like the he can't get involved with main princess gal with the blonde hair, bless her. I can't remember her name.
Oh yeah, Charlotte. Yeah.
He actively says at the beginning of the film when he comes in, he cannot mess with Charlotte or them because I think he's like been banned from ever approaching like their pavilion where they stay. So he can't even interact with them physically. He has to get someone else to do it for him.
Yeah.
So that's
so he manipulates
not good.
People. No.
Like if it was Ursula would have just smashed the door down, took everything, or manipulated someone on the inside to do it all, you know, or trick them so that she had the potential to do it.
But looking at that B list, I think he's better than, like, say, Medusa.
Oh, that's it. He can't use his powers on himself. You're right. But that's bad. Why can't he use his... So he can make deals with the voodoo spirit gods, but he cannot receive the powers. He has to be the middleman that gives it to someone else. Like, what? Like, what?
Yeah, I think probably the more and more you're talking about it, B is probably a firm place to put him at.
He's got to stay B.
He's between A and B. He's not like
Yeah.
a solid B, but he's like just above a B, halfway to an A.
Like,
I think.
Like if he's climbing a set of stairs, he's on the B step. He is exercising and he's trying his hardest to get onto the A step, but he can't.
Yeah, I think he's just
I'm sorry.
No.
Please
We're
don't
sorry,
unfollow.
Corky. We're sorry, Corky. We're sorry, people, but he's just no.
Yeah, that's it, right? He's been given voodoo powers to please the voodoo gods, but he's been in debt and the voodoo gods are angry. That's it. The voodoo gods were literally waiting for him to fuck up. That's it.
Yeah. He's on borrowed time.
But
that's all he was on.
Character alone and song alone, B. Solid.
Yeah.
Now, Tweedledick and Tweedlefuck from
the
Frozen.
Stabbington brothers. Okay.
Oh, sorry. Stabbingtons from Tangled. I'm so sorry.
Yeah. Like, my second favourite Disney movie ever.
True.
Tangled.
True.
It's very high for me. Very high. I do love it. But these two are just average. There's nothing special about them. They're just henchmen.
That's it.
That's all they are. They're just following orders. They're just, general thieves.
Plus, don't they turn good guys in the end?
No.
Like, don't they help?
They just get taken to prison and that's it.
But aren't they responsible for Flynn Rider getting out?
Yeah. But they're not, I don't think they turn good either.
No, because
because they're taking Flynn to get executed, and he sees the brothers in the cell and tells them, it's like, well, what's happened to Rapunzel? Where is she? What's going on? And he then tells Flynn, obviously, who Gothel is and what she's done.
Yeah.
So there's nothing great about them. I would just put them in a standard, say, E, if anything, or F even.
I agree with Corky on one thing though. The name of a pub, the Leaky Duckling, pretty good name for a pub.
It's the Snuggly Duckling. It's the Snuggly Duckling.
It's the Snuggly Duckling. Oh,
it's the Snuggly Duckling.
Okay,
it's very cute.
That's a pretty good pub name. It's like a C tier pub name.
Duckling.
Okay, so the Stabbingtons, E.
E, yeah, because there is some kind of. They're not completely hopeless, but they are just basic.
They're hired evil guys, so they wouldn't even be in the movie if they weren't hired to be in it.
Exactly.
Now, this one's for you, Lovey, I think.
Oh, Gothel. Oh, she's got to be at least B or above. I'm just saying. She's not lower than B. She abducted a child.
Keeps child in massive tower for a very long time. Abuses child's power so that she can stay young.
Exactly. She stabs the guy as well. She stabs Flynn.
Draws blood, yeah.
Threatening to take her away from her. She's I think she's A. I think she's an A. Mother knows best as well. She's very manipulative. And that song, Mother Knows Best, is really good.
Mother Knows Best is pretty good. But is she better than Dr. Facilier?
To me, yeah. She's more memorable than Facilier, for me.
That is true. She has that memorabilium factor on her.
Yeah. Definitely. She is an A, I think, for me.
With an A, she abducted and mentally abused a child and made her feel worthless. Verbally abused child in song. She has the power to stay young. Yeah, that's it, right? And then her greed literally goes, give it to me, stab you. Okay, you know what?
She's just desperate to stay young. She's just on borrowed time.
She'll
do anything to get, to stay young.
I get that. No, I feel it. I'm feeling
she's
an A.
She's a good villain. Gothel
King
is a good villain.
Candy, aka
Now he is
AKA
high
Turbo.
as well. King Candy is high because he's turbo. We're looking at he's turbo, and Turbo has taken down many games, many games.
No,
so kill count is astronomical.
That's it, right? Like
if you're thinking of it like that,
because we talked about this privately a few days ago. It was a matter of, if you think of him as just King Candy, just a hilarious character, right? But think of him as Turbo. He has access to game code. He's travelled from one game to a multitude of others, has killed games, entire games, which means he's killed entire worlds, which means he has literally killed possibly thousands of game characters over his lifetime.
It has to be S tier.
He has to be S, right?
He is.
He can literally change the code of a game to whatever he wants it to be to get his way.
He's stupidly overpowered.
And if the game's about to shut down because they've noticed he's a glitch, he'll just move on to the next one. He knows what he's doing. He's got to be S tier.
And that's it.
Oh, Craig, you have not seen Wreck-It Ralph 1.
Oh, please.
Corky, get on it.
Craig.
Craig.
Right, that's the movie for you guys tonight, is Wreck-It Ralph.
That's it.
Straight up.
That's it. I'm on a movie. In fairness, I'm on a movie tonight that I've never watched, and that's Enchanted.
Yes.
So we're doing it. He would be below S tier, though. He's not comparable to Scarhead. He's sure.
Yeah, no, sure. I would say. But I think A would just not be... I just don't think he sits in A. The fact that he can decode a game and he can rewrite it, which he has done, and has taken so many lives. I know it's only a game, but still, it's lives in a game. To me, that warrants just an S tier, straight up.
Okay, Craig has not watched Wreck-It Ralph, yet he's watched Enchanted. What is this world we're living in?
I mean, how have you not watched Enchanted? This is
exactly why we're sitting down tonight. I don't have an answer.
This is exactly why we're sitting down to watch it tonight.
It's true. It's true. Review on Discord at some point. Right.
Okay.
Next, Pringles Man from Frozen.
Yeah. The Duke of Weselton, as he calls it. It's Weaselton.
Wethel?
It's Weaselton.
Weaselton.
Well, that's what they say, but it's Weselton. That's what he is. The Duke of Weselton. He's just... Now, have you seen Frozen? I'd be very shocked if you haven't seen Frozen.
Oh, yeah, of course. I've seen Frozen.
I was going to say, one of the biggest movies out there, which to me seems like it's only come out yesterday still, even though it was back in, 2011, 2012 that came out? So oh my God, this is nearly 10 years old.
Wow.
Oh my God.
God, no.
Sorry, I just thinking of it.
Serious? Yeah, it has to be,
10 years old. Oh my God.
My Lord.
Sorry, that just really shocked me. Jesus, that still seems like it's so new.
I hated Frozen, Corky, so you're not the only one.
Yeah, it's just overrated. Like, it was okay as a story, but it's not like, whoa.
Oh, wait, Craig has seen it? Fair enough. But not Wreck-It Ralph. Craig, what are you doing?
My God, but no, Duke of Weselton is just...
F.
I wouldn't even say he's a villain of sorts. I wouldn't even say that.
Yeah, he's F. He's just there.
Yeah, he has no kind of... Like, yeah, he's shocked, obviously, with Elsa's, appearance of her with her magical powers. He's obviously shocked at that, but he's not malicious or anything.
That's it, right?
No. Whereas Hans, on the other hand, he's a manipulative, little deceiving, little conniving little bath plug.
So obvious, but like extremely obvious that he's the bad guy.
But he has one of the, and the one moment which I keep telling you that I'll never ever forget, sitting watching in the cinema where he has that moment with Anna. And he goes, if only there was someone out there who loved you. And this one woman actually stood up in the room that we sat in and was like, oh, hell no. I wish
Best
that was
cinema
made up
story.
word for word. We erupted into laughter. It was so funny.
That's it, right?
But it was,
okay,
one of those
so
you think, oh my God.
Craig's got a good take on this one. D, the reveal, while shocking, wasn't even full sword. Just out of nowhere, surprise twist!
Yeah. But it was still like, he's...
I think I agree with them.
B.
I think D.
D, is it? Yeah.
Because at least he does something. Like, you're putting him on the same tier as the hired Goon twins, you know?
Yeah, I think he's
and
above
freaking
that.
Edgar.
Bloody Edgar.
Don't forget that twat.
But yeah, he was just... Yeah, he's fine. I think D is a fair assumption for Hans.
I think the highest he can rank is B, in my opinion. He has powerful villain intent, but he's miserably failed. Oh, he is nowhere near B. You kidding me?
Yeah, no.
No.
Thinking about no.
Even this next villain,
he's just basic.
This next villain is on the same level
as
Yokai. Hans.
Yeah, Yokai.
Doesn't
he? He's just... isn't he good in the end?
He's not, well... He's only evil. He's only evil because he's angry that his daughter was put in an experiment that went south. And he's angry that he lost his daughter, and he's basically doing it all because of revenge.
Right.
And that's why he's evil. And he's evil because he stole... You stole nanomachines! Even then, he's even E tier, because he's not too evil. He's evil because he's... Well, let's put it this way. On the outside, he's evil. On the inside, he's doing it because it's just revenge and that's it. He doesn't have any intent of taking over the world. He isn't like trying to get profit. He isn't trying to capture people. He's just trying to get his revenge. That's it.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fair.
So, a very simple, straightforward, basic tier villain.
Yeah.
E.
Okay.
Now,
the next one.
Okay. The sheep. Ladies and gents, we have the sheep. I can't put her anywhere lower than E because of the sheep.
Well, I think she's probably on Hans' level. Like, she's in a similar position where she tries to, like, you know, manipulate the system to, like, get to the top.
Yeah,
I think that's the way, in it. Yeah,
she's a political manipulator. She is basically the owner of an entire drug cartel.
Yeah.
She tried to kill Main Bunny by trying to turn her fox Squeeze feral against her.
Yeah, I think that raises one up higher than Hans then.
She's
probably average C.
I mean, she actually tried to get her boyfriend to kill her. That's quite up.
C. I would say C then. I think that's...
The sheep did want to ruin the reputation of all the carnivores with drugs. Exactly, right?
C.
She's got to be...
Hello, C.
The thing is, she's got to be C because she does not have the remembrance power as Cruella de Vil, Dr. Facilier, none of those.
No.
I love her because I love her as well because she's a sheep, but I can't put her any higher than C. She's like the queen of C's, but that's it.
Yeah. And she's cute. She's cute. But
almost gets away with it too, but she was outsmarted on a similar level as Jafar. Yeah, but...
Yeah. But I say, but Jafar is like, he has the look. Like, if we're talking like the section of looks of villains, like Jafar is like...
Kills it.
Screams. He's just fabulous.
That's it. You look at Jafar and you know he's evil. Like...
You look at the sheep and you think, you look cute because she does look sweet.
Yeah.
She's a sweet little sheep. So I
possibly one of the best. Now, in fairness, if this was just a tier list of best Disney sheep, S tier.
There we go.
She actually gets camera time, S tier, hands down. But As a villain, C.
Yeah.
That's it. Stakes were lower than Jafar. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Now we have little coconut token boken boys from Moana.
I didn't even realize they were in the film, to
They're
be fair,
cute.
so that really says a lot.
Now let's put it this way. They're cute.
Like, I've seen the film.
Yeah.
But
I think like the trick here is they're cute and they were only aggressive towards Moana because, kind of similar to Monstro, she was in enemy waters.
okay. Well, then that's F tier,
Are
then.
they actually F tier? Yeah. Coconut Tikis. It is a damn good film. All of the villains from Moana were pretty weak. The story is stronger than any of the villains. I will get to that.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, just wait. Well, I don't know.
I would put F in for those.
F for the Coconut Boys. I think.
Yeah.
They're not innately evil. I mean, when you first see them, they have smiley face masks.
Yeah.
And then they're looking really adorable. And then they turn mad because it's like, you're in my water. And all that jazz. She was in enemy waters and she was showing off an item that the Coco Tikis wanted. Exactly. They like shiny things.
Stone. Shiny stone.
They were just acting on, I like my shiny stones. You know, they're innocent in this. Completely.
I see.
Now, best song in
Tamatoa.
Moana.
Tamatoa. One of the... I love the song he sings. Shiny. That's so diggy. And Jonathan Young's version of that song is god tier.
Good.
My
pretty
god.
Good.
But Tamatoa was...
Tamatoa.
He wasn't really that memorable. The song made him memorable, and I think that's about it.
That's it.
Great song, but weak character. So weak.
But I wouldn't
put him as... I think E. A basic E.
I was thinking E, but then, think about it. Centaur guy is in E because he got one good punch on Hercules, and that's it. At least with Tamatoa, he actually kicked around the Rock's character. I forget what his name is.
Maui.
Yeah, he kicked around Maui for the best part of the entire song.
But he says he tries to eat Moana as well. I think he's on E. I think he's a solid E.
I think
he's higher
slightly
than that.
Higher. I think he's D.
I wouldn't want Hans's level.
I think
Hans
he is on Hans's level.
To manipulate to get a kingdom, whereas Tamatoa is just a crab that likes shiny things.
But Tamatoa is incredibly strong, being a giant crab, and was so cocky that he was able to knock around one of the main characters while basically rubbing in his face of how shiny he is.
Yeah, I'd still say E though. I'm not convinced he's on D level.
Tamatoa has one thing over Hans: an amazing song.
He does, but I think the song is not enough to push him up to D. It's a good song, but he's not, as a character, he's not that great. He's not that memorable for me.
No, chat's got a point. Maui had his hook, but just forgot how to use it. Yeah, because the whole point of that was getting his hook back.
Yeah.
I don't want to put him in E. I
don't think he warrants D though.
Is he just out of
D?
But
then,
range?
if I had to go D, the song would probably help. That would be the only thing that would put him in D as a song. No, that's all I'd say.
You know what? You've got a point, especially when you got people like King, when you got Pain and Panic, and they don't even have a song on D.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a point. A song can only take you so far.
He's not. Was Pain and Panic more memorable than Tamatoa?
Yeah. Tamatoa, you don't remember the name Tamatoa. You remember Shiny.
That's it. Many people are like, the big crab from Moana.
That's
and you're like,
it.
Okay, yeah. That says a lot, doesn't it? So
no, you've completely understood. E. Makes sense.
And this next one, Te Fiti.
E as well, surely.
Well, technically, they're just
The worst she does is throw a boulder at Moana and hits, but then tries it again and fails.
It's almost like she's under a spell, really, because she's like angry and she only goes back to normal when the stone is returned to her. She puts the stone in her, she's back to normal.
She's just angry because someone took her stone.
Yeah, well, that's it.
Angry,
it's just quite.
Yeah.
Not enough to, and she doesn't go out. She can't go out anywhere. She's an island, so she's it's not like she wants to take over the world or anything.
Movement. Yeah,
she can't. She don't want to take over the world or anything. That's it. She's just angry.
But saying that, her movement's limited. But just by being in that form, she's corrupting waters and islands by existing in that form.
Yeah, so I think she's D. It's more than what Tamatoa did. Put it in that way.
More powerful than Tamatoa in every way.
Yeah. She can control the waters. That puts, I think, in a solid D.
I think, for angry lava mum, D, totally.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just lost control, went berserk. She lost her villain intent when the stone was returned to her. Exactly, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Now, these last two, I believe, are from Wreck-It Ralph 2, Ralph Breaks the Internet.
Yes, we found out that it was, what was it, the virus and
so we got
Ralph.
Virus and Evil Ralph.
Evil Ralph.
I have not seen this film.
I have. It's not as good as the first one. I will say it's definitely not as good as the first one. Even with the added bonus of having the princesses and different Disney characters in it still didn't live up to. It was just like a copy,
right?
But just meh. Just more focusing on Ralph's and Vanellope's friendship, and how he's just salty that she wants to go and do other things, and he's like, "Yeah, but you're my friend. I want to join you." She's like, "Well, I want to do this," and he's all like,
Yeah.
And he's all like salty over the fact that it's like, "Oh yeah, but Vanellope, you're my friend. Like, it's almost like a, you belong to me kind of thing. I do this with you." And she's like, "I don't want to." But the first film is so much better.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
I think the fact that so this is the thing, right? What Corky said in chat grabbed my attention. When she first said, I don't know the last two, but as soon as we said Wreck-It Ralph 2, she's like, oh wait, yeah, I have seen it. That already indicates to me that the evildoers or villains in Wreck-It Ralph 2 were completely forgettable.
Well, the first one is the main one. It's the virus. It's a virus, it is. Which can clone a fault in the system. And basically, Vanellope is in this game called... what was it? It
was like that...
Slaughter Race. That's it. She's in Slaughter Race.
Yeah.
So she meets character voiced by Gal Gadot, who's the main character in it. It's like a racing apocalyptic GTA sort of thing. It's like that. Yeah, so it's because they're trying to raise money because Sugar Race's wheel on the outside, the system, the machine, the wheel is broken. So they're trying to raise money to get a new wheel for the machine. And obviously during this time, Vanellope sees Slaughter Race and is like, oh, because she loves racing, she's from a racing game, she wants to be a part of it, and it's right up her alley. But so yeah, they're in this game and they end up dealing with off the back, people who are like, oh, make money quick, do this kind of thing, steal a item in a game sort of thing. And so they so yeah, she's in the game. This virus ends up being released, but it can clone faults in it, and of course Vanellope is a fault. She's a glitch anyway. So he copies her and then like distributes it throughout the game to like make it collapse on itself. So that's what it does. It's a virus that can, copy things and
that kind of thing. Oh, sorry. Oh, just yawned my head off out of nowhere. Wow. Right. To that extent, then, where would you say? Because this is all bearing in mind, I've not seen it, but you have. Virus.
I would put it because it does. It's sort of it's. If you think of it like a turbo, it is just a straight up virus as well,
Right.
trying to take down the game. So it's just like, but it's not like Turbo. It doesn't have its own mind.
Yeah.
It's just set out to do a single job,
Like,
and
would
that's
you
to take
say,
down.
if that's the
I
logic,
would
then
say,
would you say that he's E tier because he's kind of like the bowler hat?
yeah,
You need
yeah,
something
because
else.
he can't think for himself. He can't
Yeah.
think. It just sees its main purpose is to copy out glitches and faults to then spread it round. That's all its duty is. It's not hired by anybody. It's not, run by anybody. It's just him.
Yeah.
So
Solid.
I would say E.
E tier. Fair enough. Ralph brought the virus
Yeah.
to ruin the racing game Vanellope liked. Yeah.
Yeah,
Everything
that is
escaped.
it. That is it, yeah.
So then we have Virus Ralph.
This is just a copy. This is where the virus gets out of that slaughter race. Sees Ralph moaning and groaning and all this, saying, oh, he's lost Vanellope as a friend. And then he takes that and copies that into thousands of other Ralphs who end up like wrecking the internet or trying to wreck the internet. But yeah, it all molds into this big, massive version of him. That's just like, oh, Vanellope, I want you back as a friend, and just like crying out for Vanellope, really.
Right.
So he's just like a big dummy. He's sort of like, if I had to compare him to anyone on the list, it would probably be looking at E and F tier now. This isn't like anything. He's just like a big dumb. He's sort of like the giant, really, from Jack and the Beanstalk, except a little bit more evil. But
would you say he's
on
like
the Cyclops
as for Virus
it's like the
himself?
Cyclops from Hercules as well. So it's in the middle. I'd say E because there is an intent to harm.
Yeah.
Like, well, mind you, he doesn't really have a brain of his own. He's just solely focused on Vanellope. That's it, kind of thing. Yeah, I would say E is a decent place. Same with the virus. I think it's fine.
And that successfully makes our list.
There we go. I think that's strong. That's a decent list.
So we have, to go over it, we have Chernobog, Man, Ursula, Jafar, Scar, Frollo, Hades, and King Candy / Turbo as our S tier Disney villains.
Yeah. Totally.
Which I think is just brilliant. I can't think we can get any better than that.
But then again, I'm looking at Maleficent again. Because I think she should be up one again.
You serious? Do you think so?
Only because her and Jafar are pretty much the same. And she's pretty cool anyway. Like, she is basically male Jafar. Jafar is male Maleficent.
But the problem I have there is Jafar was successful in taking over an entire nation.
So was Maleficent. She was successful in like putting everyone to sleep, really. Well, no, she didn't. The fairies did.
Yeah,
but she was successful in putting Aurora to sleep.
By using a spinning wheel needle.
Yeah, well, she put a curse on. It's a curse that was going to be successful anyway. And nobody saw it coming because nobody expected her to turn up to a party that she wasn't invited at.
I don't know. I just don't see Maleficent on the same like threshold as
she turns into a big dragon, which is the same as Jafar turning into a massive cobra.
But in fairness, even Jafar had a song. Maleficent doesn't.
No.
But you got to think that pushes you over the edge.
Okay, fine. No, never mind me then. You carry on.
No, you got to agree with me. Don't just be like that. You're going to make me feel terrible.
No.
My inner
No, it's
boyfriend's
fine,
just like,
honestly.
no, I don't want to cross my other
No,
half's
no, no,
hopes
no,
and
no,
dreams.
no. I'm thinking,
Don't pull that
song-wise.
card on me.
Hades doesn't have a song. And he's S tier. Oh, Turbo.
I mean,
Like I said, Turbo didn't have a song. Man didn't have a song. But then Man, we know, is as a standard. Is...
Man doesn't need a song. His best song
Man
is
doesn't
Gun.
need one, no. Literally.
He plays the most powerful instrument on this list. Gun.
I don't know. I think Maleficent is worthy of probably being S tier because she is. You look at all the lists as well. She is. I don't see her being any different than Jafar. Myself personally, she is pretty badass.
Okay,
and
tell you what.
Hades doesn't need a song. Turbo doesn't need a song. She doesn't need a song. She's
Right,
evil in her own right.
Yeah, I tell you what. I have a great way of getting around this. We use the mediators and all this. We chat. Ladies and gentlemen in the chat, what do you say? Can Maleficent sit on S tier? I want to see arguments. I want to see points. I want to see reasons.
To be fair, I'm quite shocked we managed to get through the whole list without having had any arguments. It's only until now.
It's only until
pretty
now when
level-headed.
it's like Maleficent, really? And we've
I was
actually done
expecting to have
really
a few
well.
arguments, to be fair, but we've actually done all right.
We've done really
Shows how
well.
compatible we are. We think on a similar level. But this instance,
Craig says do it. Killer says, I'll agree with TheXploder that Maleficent's villain intent is weaker than everyone on the S tier. Because I mean...
Alright then, but why? Why is she weaker?
But she is simply so iconic as a Disney villain. That is the caveat,
But then
isn't it?
I see a note that she is just a female Jafar. She is just a female Jafar. They're very similar.
But Craig's got a point. Is she on par with the snake?
Yeah, dragon and a snake.
Did
Turns
Maleficent
into a
want to
massive
take
dragon.
over the world? Well, Jafar didn't want to take over the world. He only wanted to take over Agrabah.
Mind you, she had a very lame death, to be fair.
She did. Like, one stab of an enchanted sword that had to be even more enchanted by the fairies, and one good throw did it. While
Mind
Jafar...
you, to be fair, Killer's point is actually valid as well. Did Maleficent want to take over the world? No,
Yeah,
she didn't.
that is
She
a
just
point.
wanted to get back at the king and queen for not
Yeah.
inviting her to a birthday party.
That is literally it. She was angry that
Whereas
she wasn't
Jafar
invited.
realised that he could be so powerful, he could take over the world. Which,
Yeah.
fair enough. Okay.
Yeah,
All
Maleficent's goal was, you didn't invite me, I'm pissed, a curse on your child. That's it.
Whereas Jafar actually had a goal. He wanted to improve the kingdom and how
That's
it
it.
was run. You know, well, he just wanted power at the end of the day. He wanted power. So yeah. Okay, I retract. She can stay at A.
Okay.
She can stay at A.
Okay, stay on A. Okay then. Right. Ladies and gents, we have our Disney villain tier list. This has been really fun.
It has. I've enjoyed it.
It's been really fun. I think the fact that we've been at this for 3 hours
Oh, Christ.
and a 3-hour long tier list make was awesome.
Oh,
wait,
yeah.
hold up. Wait.
Oh, no,
wait.
hang on.
Killer's got
Hang
an
on.
argument.
Hang
Wait.
on. We were almost there.
And then Killer's just like, this bitch. Who was the one goon that bullied Ichabod Crane from Sleepy Hollow?
Oh, he's not even on the list.
He's not even on
Wasn't
here.
he a guy
no.
with the black hair? I think he was a guy with black hair.
Is that
I don't know.
guy?
Is this sort of like a Gaston ripoff, like a B-Tech Gaston?
Okay, you know what? I'm
I'll
gonna
just
do.
call him B-Tech Gaston.
I'm gonna do. Okay, bear with me. I'm gonna do a bit of a thing. Sleepy Hollow, Disney. I'm just gonna have a look at like the characters from it. Yeah, because it's from like the joint story thing of the adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad, because that's where the Mr. Toad things come from. I just need like a list. The cast. Here we go. This doesn't help me with like what do they look like. Oh no, this kind of helps me. No, it doesn't.
That helps.
Only one. Legend of Sleepy Hollow. We got the narrator. No, he's not even counted as a character on the cast list, Killer. He's a nobody. Oh. He's like Gaston, but he got the girl in the end. That guy.
Yeah, because I think Ichabod like fancied the girl as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, that was it.
I think that's what. Yeah. Oh, fair enough.
Here we go. Legend of Sleepy Hollow, Disney. Right, characters. We have. Oh, Baltus von Tassel. Was that him? No. I'm going through them one by one until I find who it is.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean Brom Bones? Nah, he's not on this list.
Brom Bones.
Not even on this list. Ichabod's horse as a character, of course it is. Oh yeah, the girl was Katrina von Tassel. And okay, so that character's not from Sleepy Hollow. It might be from. While I'm on this Disney wiki, I'm gonna find like that Mr. Toad thing and see if that one character with like the big grin is from Mr. Toad. The Adventures of Mr. Toad. Here we go. Voice cast. Here we are. So you are Mr. Toad. Mole. Water rat. Angus McBadger.
What a name.
I like that. Angus McBadger. Ben Cosby. Cyril Proudbottom. Oh, Cyril Proudbottom was one of the horses. No, the Right Marys, I actually can't find it. Mr. Winkle. Oh my god, there he is. It's Mr. Winkle from from the Mr. Toad story. So that Wazzock with the mustache who kind of looks like the Pringles guy.
All right.
Is no, it's even worse. He's not called Mr. Winkle. He's called Mr. Winky.
Oh my god. Mr. Winky.
Okay. It's too bad I haven't seen it and I can't say my opinions on him because I was going to give him an absolute giant F. Name S tier for hilarity. Actual villain F. Mr. Winky. God. The fact I had to Google search you makes you a bad villain. Mate.
Well, no, it doesn't make him a bad villain. It's just you haven't seen the movie to put him anywhere.
Well, true.
There we go.
Fair. But yes.
But no.
Ladies and gentlemen, Disney villain tier list complete. Look at it. So glorious, so fine. But now, I think the next question is, we've done the Disney villain tier list. I think what I need to do on the Discord server, which, last plug for the Discord server, if you're not a part of it, !social in chat, or go down to the panels, or if you're watching on YouTube, it's down in the description below. You can find it on there and join in. I think the next tier list, what we need to do is, so on the Discord server, and anyone that's watching this, whenever you're watching this, under where I have future challenge runs, I'm probably going to rename this as just future streams. I want to rename this too, because we're doing more than just challenge runs. The challenge runs are one element of the streams. I'm going to make a category for tier lists.
Tier list, definitely.
So either say here, I'd probably say in the general banter section of the Discord server, put in there any ideas, or even in game suggestions, put any ideas you may have for tier lists that you would love to see me do, or me with Heather, or anything along those lines. We will have a blast and do some more tier lists, because these are really fun to do.
I love them. I've loved this.
And this is
so
just
good.
Really fun. I think Disney Heroes are definitely going to be on it.
Disney princesses are going to be a thing. That's going to be such a hard list for me. That might even end up turning out to be a longer stream.
Those two are definite, and I think the third one that's a definite is Disney songs.
Oh yes, Disney songs. Definitely.
If we did all three of those, they'll definitely be on the list. But you could do anything. I know we want to do a JoJo tier list at some point.
Yes.
That's
JoJo's Bizarre Adventure has to be done.
Yeah, JoJo tier list is going to be a thing. C&C factions is an idea. I don't think there are enough factions in Command & Conquer to have a big tier list, but we could try it. Best video games of all time, we could probably do.
Yeah.
But yeah, any ideas you guys may have, put them out there. Let us know. We will construct the tier list. We will play the tier list. And we will create the tier list.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll be posting this on the Discord server as well as all over the social medias so that people know what our tier list is in case anyone missed out on this and they want to compare tier lists later. But in the meantime, as I said, put any of your thoughts, ideas, etc. in the Discord server. For now, that'll be the end of the stream. I'll be back Tuesday with some fun. I'll be figuring out what I want to do Tuesday this week when we get to it. Probably more Shepherd running because we haven't done anything with the Shepherd Challenge in 2021 yet, and I really want to get back kicking. So probably going to do Shepherd Challenge. But in the meantime, that is goodbye from my amazing guest and amazing girlfriend. It is none other than beautiful Heather.
Bye-bye all. Have a good evening.
Lovely. That is au revoir from yours truly, the most explosive man on the planet. The man that has a white pale tan, and you know he can. There you go. There's my rhyming segment for the day. I will bid you adieu. Have a good morning, evening, afternoon, regarding what time of day it might be. I'll see you Tuesday. Until then, have a good one. Stay safe, stay explosive, and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.